Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Big League Breakdowns. This is episode 18, and we are coming to you today with a tier list on all the City Connect jerseys since they have all been released at this point in time. It is going to be a hectic episode. I can tell you already. We have our opinions on these. We've had our opinions on these, and it is going to be off the off the walls. I can tell you already. I got all four of us here: Tyler, Will, John, and Bobby behind the keys once again. So we will be getting into that, but before we do so, would be remiss to not mention we are recording on Juneteenth. So, for those that observe, or really, I'm happy that it's something that is observed now. We I don't happy isn't the right word, but happy Juneteenth. Is that the correct way? But regardless,
Happy that it's a federal holiday is something that it is
yes,
observed
yes.
every year. So happy that it is something that we can take a
Yes.
moment and reflect on the history of how we got here in the first place, which is pretty tragic. So
Yes. And the other thing that came up yesterday, which is really sad to see, is Willie Mays has passed away at 93 years old. And one of the players that you talk about as like, okay, you know, in the list of like the greatest players of all time, he's in that top 5 conversation. I think he passed away yesterday. Again, 93 years old. That's a very, very fulfilling life, but one of the best to ever do it. And I mean, still, the most infamous thing about him is the Willie Mays catch. Like, I think somebody did it in college the other day or something similar, and of course, that's the first thing you mention is like anything over the shoulder. That's a Willie Mays catch, and just an unbelievable player. Will, do you have any thoughts on the matter, or just to talk about how brilliant he was in his career?
I mean, it's a sad day for baseball. I always thought of Willie Mays as the best player of all time. Looking at his stats last night, just to kind of remind myself of the type of player he was the ultimate weapon. He could do it defensively. He had speed. He had power, hitting over 50 home runs a couple times. He hit for average. On the Phillies broadcast, they were saying that he had a conversation, forget with who. I want to say it was Richie Ashburn, but they were saying that if he was playing in any other ballpark than what he was with the Giants, he probably could have hit at least 60 more home runs. So
Yeah.
that just tells you the type of player he already was, and he still could have been better, which is quite incredible.
I think the other point you want to mention with him too is a great ambassador for the game. One of the people that stuck around for a long time in baseball and promoted the game in a positive way. But I mean, as you see stats on the screen, 660 career home runs, over a 300 batting average, and again, just you think about the greats in the game of baseball, and he is up there. John, what are your thoughts on his passing?
The say hey kid is he's playing stickball in the sky.
Mm,
When you hear the stories of the when the Giants were in New York, the kids literally the morning before a game going up to Willie's window and going knocking on the window of Willie Mays and saying, "Hey Willie, can you come out and play?" And he would go out and play stickball. 2 hours later, he's hitting home runs and um, what you call in the polo grounds. So you know it's incredible, really.
I think you're looking at this page too, and I think there's a lot made nowadays of like, oh, does the All Star is being named an All Star really an achievement? But being an All Star 24 times is absolutely crazy.
That's
12 Gold
insane.
Gloves. I mean, 12 Gold Gloves too. That's also insane. Basically, again, every accolade you can think of, he has it, and definitely
so
sad to see his passing yesterday.
so Bobby, you played that clip of Willie's catch. What a lot of people have broken down is that before Willie ever made a catch in the outfield, he always hit his glove, like hit the mid of his glove, like as if saying "I got it," and
Mm.
he does that there. Like so, that wasn't a lucky catch. He had that all the way, and he knew it.
I think probably all of us in our baseball days have tried to make like crazy catches. Like, I remember I would try to rob home runs as I was like 5'2" at the time
Mm.
playing baseball, but
You're
that's here
still
nor there.
5'2". What's your point?
That's messed up. But I think we all tried that Willie Mays catch too. And let me tell you, even at like practice speed. That is insane. And again, just so many accolades. And definitely sad to see his passing, but happy that he was able to live a very fulfilling life. He was able to do a lot in his playing career and also after, again, as an advocate for the game. Obviously sad, but I think let's remember the good things about Willie and, again, all the things he brought to baseball. With that, we are going to get into our City Connect talk for this episode. We have all four of us compiled tier lists, our own individual tier list that we will refer to, and maybe at the end we'll go over them and see how much time we have. But we are going to compile our own group tier list right now based on our opinions on it. You see all 29, well, actually, yeah, 29 jerseys because the Dodgers have 2 of them, of course. But yeah, we are going to go through this just based on the picture. We have A, B, C, D, or sorry, S, A, B, C, D, and F. And this again is going to get very, very interesting. We've talked about this.
I do
lot,
have one quick
coming
question
up, so.
before we really get into high gear. Because me, an overachiever, I did 2 lists, but
Right.
I
yes.
want to know which one I need to refer to. So
Brag
what I want to
much.
say is
brag. I bet you were the
after
kid that
hear my
reminded
list,
the
It's going to be
teacher-
the opposite of bragging.
I bet you were the kid that reminded the teacher she didn't assign homework.
Yeah.
One year I was the guy that corrected the teacher's homework grid. That counts.
That sounds
But,
like a Will thing to do. Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Anyway, no. So the question is, are we making these lists purely based on our thoughts of the design of the jersey, or are we doing it based on also how well it connects to the idea of being a City Connect jersey?
I
I'm
figured
mainly
that's a
doing
2 list.
design.
Yeah, I strictly did design.
Yeah.
But I
I
figured
will
you did.
then
You
focus-
do have to factor that in.
I will.
I will
because
give my rating then based on the designs mostly, but I will still probably have comments though in some cases.
I was gonna say,
because there's a couple
special
instances where
shout
my
out,
rating
and
between
this
design and City Connect are drastic.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, special shout out though. Like, one of the reasons I rated, and I'll spoil this now for myself. Like, I rated the Cardinals one so low because I still just don't believe the Lou is actually something people in St. Louis call it. I'm still convinced that
It
that's
means
not true.
toilet in London.
It does.
I think that okay, so give an example for mine. Like, I don't like the Boston jersey. Now I know that has like a pretty big connection with like the marathon and stuff like that. So like in terms of a
Yes.
City Connect, that's good. But like I'm putting it out there. I definitely just rated these jerseys on looks because I have that low, and it's not because of anything, but I hate how they look. like.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can
regardless.
discuss and we'll see how
But
things
yes,
go,
you can
because I
bring
am
that
on
up,
that
yes.
mindset. Exactly.
But
I'm on that
before-
mindset
No,
exactly
before we get
though with the
into
Red
it-
Sox, so.
Before we get into it, can I
Can't
make
wait to
one
negotiate
more
some deals
comment?
here.
Can I make
this
one more
is on.
comment?
I'm gonna hate you for this, aren't I?
Okay.
Did Nike only have a bunch of blue and black like fabric to go around here for a
Just
majority
lying
of these
around.
jerseys? Like seriously,
there is
make
a lot
another
of,
color,
yeah,
please.
there's a lot of blue and light blue variants. I agree.
Bro,
with
I
that.
just
Black,
couldn't believe it. There was 2
gray.
yellow jerseys.
I know. Yeah.
I mean-
well, you know.
And one of them
I don't
isn't
know,
the
if
one
you
that
see
you would
JT
think should
Realmuto
be
in his
yellow.
Bumblebee outfit.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this one. Starting off with the Los Angeles Angels. I will say I really like the design of this jersey. I think it's sleek. It's pretty minimal, but I liked the design. I have this in A tier. I think it's.
I
think it's
concur
sleek.
with this.
Oh, okay.
I concur with it as well. I think it's one of their best jerseys. I like their throwback better than this,
Yeah.
but compared to their current jerseys, this is A tier. It's not S tier because the
No.
off white I think could be like if it was just white, I feel like it'd be better. But yeah.
I think
Then I'm
a lot
going
of
to be
the
the odd
problems.
one out.
Oh yeah, we couldn't all agree on the first one. Are you crazy?
No,
Like, come on.
I think we
I
could've.
rated
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
I mean, I basically went with what you initially said, Tyler, in that it's very plain, and to me, it's not that different from the regular jersey anyway, other than a bit of a swooshier look with the text. I don't. To me, it's uninteresting, and I don't care for the beachy sand color of the uniform. So I did not care for it at all, and I wouldn't give it any higher than a D.
Oh my! Oh, okay.
Boy. Boy,
This is where-
all right. This man.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Well, why
this
do you,
looks
I
like
guess the
something
question is, what
out of like
convince me
Astro
then?
City.
If you three like it and I don't, convince me why I'm wrong.
This is why.
It looks
because-
like
Can we pull
something.
up an
It looks like
image?
something someone would wear in Wes Anderson's Astro City movie. Like it just has that.
Which I didn't like
It
the
looks
film.
more.
Strike one.
Yeah, which I know that, but like I guess you know it's funny. I think
hate
it's more.
movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about it is really classic, yet they were able to almost making a modern classic all at the same time with the way the Angels looks on the front. And I think even the diamond number adds a little bit of extra to it. Like it's not overly baseball, but it's like the perfect amount of. It's clean enough to pass as a really
is
just good jersey,
certainly-
like a solid jersey.
It's certainly better than what they have for their primaries. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
I like the
their
font.
jerseys are just so bland. This is a good change of pace.
I
At
But
least
actually.
putting a
the color
diamond over the
scheme.
jersey makes it not bland. Or over
Well,
the
look,
number?
I'll say.
How about
I'll
just
say this.
changing overall?
I think there's a difference between
Andrew,
like.
what, a slightly bubblier looking font?
Okay, I mean, like I'm saying, I
Dig
think
along.
we definitely rag on jerseys for being too simple. But I think there's an exception when it's done the right way. And I think a lot of the problems I honestly have with these City Connect jerseys are I hate all the fonts that they use. Like they're just really weird. But I like this retro look. John, I'll actually disagree on one thing you said. I actually like this better as a cream color jersey over a white. Like I think if it was a white, it would actually maybe look too simple. But I think this is definitely an A
John
tier.
likes this cream color, but not the Phillies cream color. Got it.
I
I
didn't
will
like
also
this cream
s-
color.
True.
I said I didn't like it.
No, he didn't. He said I'm saying that I like the cream color for this in a sense. By the way, I like loosely kind of put my jerseys in like order as well. So like I have, S tier, there's 4 jerseys there. And I ranked it like how I'd rank it 1 to 2. I think the Angels is like a top 7 jersey, I would say. I really
See,
like their jersey.
I tried doing that at one point, and then I just ended up hating and keep hating and keep
There's
hating.
a lot
And I was like,
yeah, I mean, look, I think it's easy for like the top like S, A, and F, but like everything in the middle is kind of hard to separate sometimes. But like to
I'll say
me,
this.
I think there's definitely it's a good jersey to me.
I'll say this though. So we have 3 A's and Will with the hard D here. So I think that automatically
Oh,
puts Angels in.
it's
B.
got a hard D, huh? Not just a D,
Yeah.
but a hard.
Yes, move him.
He does.
That look, and we can maybe at the end if we want to move stuff around.
I'm
we can, but I
negotiating
think
deals later. I am absolutely negotiating some of
We
these
can
That's a
later.
good
negotiate stuff
start.
later because we
Alright.
have others that are on the planar side. So after conversation,
Yeah.
that might cause some rearranging of
Yeah.
things in the end.
Yes.
Now, here's another
let-
question: do pants and hats fit?
Yes.
Figure into this. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've given some
It's the
points
entire
just for
jersey,
hats.
not just the top.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
That's the other thing too. I like.
Oh,
like the
that was
Angels
another
hat.
thing. I do love that hat. That is a good
Yeah,
hat.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it all factors in. All right, let's do the Brewers next. Okay. So this jersey is like weird because I thought I hated it, but then like looking at it, I think it's actually okay. I think it probably hurts a little bit that it's put in with all this other like blue colored jerseys as we talked about. This one being a light blue, but I like it. I'd give it a solid B tier for sure on the Brewers jersey.
Dude, this looks like a reverse Savannah Banana jersey. I can't get behind this.
I get
Like
that.
I love
can
the
see that.
Savannah Bananas. I cannot get behind this jersey. This is easily a D.
How do you
from my
not get behind
standpoint.
it? This is a good casual jersey. Like this is a cookout jersey.
I
It literally has a
I
grill
don't
on it.
like I don't like
You
I
know?
don't like jerseys like that. I don't like jerseys like that.
Well, here's one-
I try to picture like all these jerseys like hanging up on a wall. Like if I was gonna go out in public with any of these jerseys, like what am I reaching for first? This is probably like the third or fourth to last one. Like on this
I
list that
disagree.
I'm grabbing.
I like
back on my overall list. But one
I
of
like
the
the
things that
concept,
you
but-
did mention the grill, John, and I do want to bring that up because I like the grill patch too, and it's something I wished that these jerseys in general across baseball would get a little bit more fun with. And I know I've mentioned between the four of us before how I've always enjoyed the Phillies AAA affiliate Iron Pigs bacon jerseys because that's just great. They're the Iron Pigs. They have a bacon jersey. It's hilarious and it's fun. And they have a great hat for it. I would have loved to have instances like Philly with cheesesteaks or Milwaukee with cheese
The
or
Geno's
sausages
jersey.
or whatever to really like if you're gonna pick the thing that I can think of when I think of that city, dive in a little bit with it, have a little fun with it. I'm glad they did a patch. I wish they did more. That being said, they did add like a few other hidden things. I know like in the hat they have the area code hidden in the MKE, which I actually thought was kind of fun. I'm mixed on the jersey because I don't hate it or dislike it, but I don't love it either. So I basically put it as a C in my list and all. It's mid between everyone else.
I actually had to look up what the hat looked like. One, because this image didn't have it, and two, because I just didn't know what the hat looked like. I hate the hat. The hat is so dumb. I just no. You missed.
I appreciate
you have one of the best hats
thing like they did with the normal jerseys. No, I still think their normal uniform is better, but I appreciated at least like how they have the MB hidden in their regular hats, that they have something hidden in this to kind of keep that going.
It reminds me too much of like it is like a worse version of like those Pittsburgh Penguin alternate jerseys that they've done with the blue.
Oh, the light blue.
Like it,
Throwback
like
blue.
this just seems like a worse version of that to me.
Honestly,
I'll say this. I'm happy they also didn't do blue pants.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have
agree
made
with
this
the hat.
infinitely worse.
I agree with the hat. Like honestly, I think if they had just Brew Crew on the hat as well, like smaller, and same like stuff. Like honestly,
No,
I think
I
it'd
think
look
that
cleaner.
would've
Brew Crew.
No, they should have put the grill patch on the hat.
Could have.
That, or how about the? Actually, no, that would have been a great design, actually. But
That'd be
also
fun.
the like the
I want a
state
hat
of
with a
Wisconsin.
grill on it.
Yeah, they
I
could
do.
have done the
No,
same.
I would like
No.
that actually. That would be good.
Here's my thing.
Or a cow.
And this is going to be a little bit of a
Cow,
spoiler for
a block
how I'm
of
going to go later
cheese,
on.
Anything.
What?
I don't love having the state connections if it's a city connect.
Yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
true.
It's okay if you want to do a future alternate, but if we're calling these city connects, I don't want to hear the state. It's the city.
I'll say
You're
this.
supposed to-
I'm gonna disagree, especially if you're a team that you're the only one in the state
That plays in the middle of nowhere, like Milwaukee.
of nowhere.
Or you
Like
know,
I said, I'm fine
I
if
essentially
they wanna
could play
have
in a cornfield.
Alternates. If you want to have
So-
alternates that more so represent the state, that's fine. But if these were called, being that these are called city connects, I want it to connect to something that pertains to the city. Like if you were to tell
Name
me,
one other thing that is in Milwaukee, or sorry, not Milwaukee, in Wisconsin besides Milwaukee.
Cheese.
I don't,
Jeez.
I don't care.
Well, in
I'm
Green
still
Bay, I
standing
guess.
by. It's a city connect,
yeah. So wait,
and it just
So
needs to be
I
one
have-
thing. It doesn't need to be everything the state's known for, because then some of these states will have like nothing attached. To the
That's
jersey
all
'cause
they're known for.
nothing.
They have two sports franchises.
Right.
There is nothing else.
all right. So
Really,
I had it
Beer-
in B.
beer,
Will had it in
brats,
The
and
Bucks.
cheese.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Bucks, the Packers, and the Brewers.
Okay. True.
Let's put all the other logos on our Brewers jersey. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So what?
I mean,
I
listen.
had it in B. Will had it in C. Where did you have it, John? In your list, the
I
Brewers.
think I had this in B. I think I had this in
Okay.
B because of the hat.
And
It sounds like a
Bobby-
C then.
Okay, I can agree.
Bobby
on
I had it
sounded
in
like
D.
it was lower than C.
Yeah, okay,
Alright, so
I can
I
agree
was
on
over
C.
than C. I don't like
I
this
can agree
jersey.
on C.
I mean, it's middle of the pack.
Staying in division, staying with the blue theme, we got the Cubs. I'm gonna
Can I
say
go on
this.
a
I think.
rant here?
Hold on. Let
Can I
me
go on a
just
rant
say.
here?
I think they
No, I
fall
want to hear the
victim. I think they fall victim to the Royals having very, very similar jerseys, and the Royals having infinitely better jerseys than what they have. Like, honestly, like
Okay, I did think that. Yeah.
because like I love the Royals. I love the Royals jerseys.
I want to hear
and,
John's
like,
rant.
Go ahead. Sorry, I just had to get that out.
Who the hell calls Chicago Wrigleyville? I've never heard it called
That one
Wrigleyville.
actually in defense.
Chi-Town,
No,
you know,
in defense,
the Windy
that actually
City.
is like the one. No, in that part of Chicago, actually, that is a very notable thing.
But
for
that's
being
not
called
a
Wrigleyville,
nickname
so I'm
for
giving them credit for that.
Chicago. That's
Yeah, but
not
there's
a
two
Chicago.
There's two
Chicago-
Chicago teams. No,
There's-
hold on.
right,
There
there's
was a
two
pact.
Chicago teams, and they both chose their region of Chicago in their jersey. So that's
Yeah,
why
so
you got
one South Side.
Wrigleyville. That's fine.
Well, isn't
I'm okay
Chi-Town
with that being their
connected
part
to
of the city.
I'm pretty sure Chi-Town is connected to like the White Sox because haven't they used that in like an ad or something? Or I swore like Chi-Town was the White Sox. So yeah,
Here's
I
the
mean
thing.
I've never.
No,
Okay,
whenever
what
you're
about the
talking
Windy
about-
City?
Whenever you're talking about the like
There's two
Chicago,
teams.
and you're talking about the Cubs or the Sox, I'm telling you, there is no one that refers to them like, oh yeah, they're the representation of Chicago. There's always they're representing the South Side of Chicago, or they're representing Wrigley. Like they are never saying like they represent Chicago.
Yeah, you can't say the Windy City
Right.
because that's both teams are there.
That's too
Yeah, I
general
feel
to the
like
city.
there's got to be a you like almost a pact between the both of them, like in this scenario where they're like, look.
Mhm.
We're gonna stick with each of our sides, and that's what we're gonna make the City Connect about. Okay, if
Hey,
you try
man,
to put
you
in
stand on
Chicago,
your
we're
side of the
throwing at your
line,
first batter.
We'll stand on our side of the line,
Exactly.
all right?
But quickly,
Anybody that
but
crosses,
back to
we fight.
right back to the jersey though. I'm kind of with Tyler on the sense that it does resemble the Kansas City one. I like the Kansas City a lot more. Hate the blue pants. It makes them look like giant freaking blueberries. And
Yeah. They do
I-
look like
I found the
Violet
I
Beauregard
like the
from
shade
Willy
of blue
Wonka.
because I do like the Royals a ton. But I mean, other than I guess the change being Wrigleyville, and I know they're trying to. I think it was connect to older throwback uniforms from like the 1910s or something. I was between a C and a D on this one. It really was a matter of the day for how it felt with where I put it.
I went C. This is totally mid. This is
I went-
mid.
I went bottom end of C. Also, wasn't the Cubs jerseys released
What?
before the Royals, or am I wrong about that? I thought I'll look
I
that
don't
up.
remember.
I'll look that up real quick. Bobby, I
haven't
want to
said
know
a
your
B.
I don't remember
reaction
the
now.
schedule.
B.
I haven't said a
I'm fine with
B.
C.
B.
Here's the
B.
Here's the thing. It's simple, but the thing is similar to what we were talking about with the Royals jersey. It's like it's simple, but it's still like a clean jersey. Like I could easily see myself selecting this like whenever I'm playing the Cubs in MLB. Like I like this jersey a lot.
I guess for the sake of
It's
us
not
calling
it's not
these City
simple to the
Connected, do
point
none of
where
us-
it's plain.
Do any of us care about it being any of these? This is general, not just the Cubs, being very different than the normal jerseys. Because I know when I look at other lists and people talking about the jerseys, one thing that's mentioned a lot as part of the initiative by Nike with the City Connects was that these jerseys are meant to be very different from a traditional uniform for said team, which can mean color changes, look changes, blah 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 blah. At least two of the
I
first
knocked
three that
points
we
off of the
talked
Dodgers for
about,
that.
they're very similar already about like color wise
So-
for that team. The only difference is those two were a little cleaner, and the Angels one had a bit more of a city connection, I'd say, just because of the beaches, than the Cubs really just saying Wrigleyville and leaving it at that.
Listen, the Phillies changed their color scheme entirely from what they normally wear, and I still rank it high. So I'm not. Again,
Right,
lot
well,
of
I'm just
my
saying that because I've heard the simple thing, but I guess in my mind, because I also am thinking about the City Connect part of it is okay, but it's still like from the sake of what they were trying to do, it didn't do a great job. So I guess that's partially like tainting my viewpoint on some of these jerseys now since I've looked at it through both lenses. So I didn't know if that's really something we're going to dive too much in, or is it going to be nitpicky?
I
with where we
literally,
use it as
I
an
am.
argument or
I'm looking
not.
at the jersey. Does it look good? Great, awesome. If not,
I don't know.
You're going to F tier.
It's-
I really didn't give it too much thought outside of those two criteria.
We probably should have discussed
You know what,
these parameters before.
Well, I gave the first Dodgers jersey we're gonna do points off because it looks like
Boy,
their normal stuff.
Don't get me started.
By default.
So they
Don't get me
went from
started on
negative
that one.
500 to negative 550. Got it.
Correct.
No,
You're right. Yes.
Seriously.
all right, so here's the fucked up
Seriously.
thing, right? So the Cubs jersey was in the first batch of releases, which is what I thought. So the Royals actually stole their drip and did it better.
We
And,
can
like,
do better.
That's so fun.
It's not my whole flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
Hold on. So we're gonna put the Cubs in C, and they got a C on this assignment. Meanwhile, the Royals stole their answers.
Yeah,
and got an A.
And they will.
Got it.
They will be higher. Yes.
Just enough there made it better. Right. It's when you copy someone's, but you changed all the bad parts.
Yep.
I can settle. Did we settle for C for that? Like I
think we're on
me and
C.
John said C. Me and John said C. Will, you said
Yeah.
C?
I said
Before
I
I
was C
talk
or
about
D
these, I
depending
wanna
on
put
the
'em in
day.
D.
I originally was a C just based on the design.
All right, so let's throw it in C. I would throw it
But I
below
do like the shade of blue.
Yeah, and I would also throw it below the Brewers jerseys. All right, the Arizona
This I
actually had it ahead.
Diamondbacks. I'm actually I'll go to you first on this one. Where do you have the Diamondbacks jerseys ranked?
I'm not a huge fan of the like sandy color jerseys, or sandstone or whatever you want to call it. So now I'm also willing to say it may be the fact of the whole jersey screw up this year, because I know I felt worse about the Phillies alternate jerseys this year because it looks like a stained yellow. So it's possible in the future year it may look better to me. But I mean, from the City Connect sense, it's basically saying we're a desert, but I like the name change, the Serpientes.
That's about it.
And I like the text with it, but other than that, I'm not a fan of the yellow or the deserty yellow. I don't really have anything else to say about the jersey because there's really nothing else to talk about. So I put it pretty low on my list.
So can I ask a question about Arizona? If you guys know this, how big is like the Latin population in Arizona? Like I know Los Angeles has a big one.
It has a pretty big Hispanic community.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And in the southern part, especially, yeah.
Okay, then that's me being not knowing because I guess I don't think Latin community
Do your
in,
research.
Arizona.
Yeah, no,
I just don't like the color. I think they could have done better. It's honestly, it's really bland. I think that if they added some of that teal blue that they always use, that it would be better.
You said always use, so shut up. This is supposed to be different.
It can still look good and be different.
They could have reverted back to the Barney uniforms if they wanted to. The purple and
Barney, those are lovely. Bite your
no, they
tongue,
are good,
sir.
No. Honestly, Barney was the Rockies anyway, but no, they were great jerseys. I'm not bashing them. Oof.
I had these in D tier.
I had it in a D also, but
oh man,
I mean, I had it in a D on my list, but it was kind of close to the top of the bottom third S, so I could be persuaded to a C.
Okay, Bobby,
I gave it a C from its City Connect.
I am at a D for this. I don't care for this jersey.
I feel like you guys definitely don't like that sandy color. I like that off-white cream.
That's what I said.
No. I like off-white a lot. There's not really anything else besides it that I care about for the.
I will say this: I like this. There's a definite major difference between this deserty sand look than the sand look you get on like the Angels jersey and the Guardians, which is sandstone. So this shade to me is more yellow and therefore more disgusting.
Well,
okay, so
I mean, you don't like yellow as a primary for jerseys.
And this is starting to fade into the stained yellow look.
Yeah, I mean, this is much more on the sand, like desert, like dirt color than it is like beach sand. Like what the Angels have and like what you see with cream. So, I mean, for me, I still don't like it, but yeah, I can see your point there.
This one was, I think, like one of the harder jerseys for me to rank. Now, Bobby, like, in you talking about like, oh, what jersey could you put on and go out with, and like, it'd be like, I think this is like one of the top jerseys for that. I originally had this in the high A tier. I dropped it down to B, but dude, I think it's clean.
You had
it's
this where?
I had this I had this as a top 8-ish jersey, and then I dropped it down to B. I had it above the Brewers. And yeah, dude, it's just a clean jersey, man. It's a clean look. I like it. I like the off-white color. I do think and I don't know what they could really do, to be honest. Like, I guess the pants being that color too kind of make it boring, but also what color would they go with? That wouldn't make it look
I'm fine
weird.
with them keeping the same color as the top in this case
I'm
because it's a lighter color.
When it comes, hey, look, we know my opinion about dark pants, so.
Oh, I know, exactly. But so I settled on B. Now, it sounds like it's either going to be D or C, which I'm fine with. But how much convincing do I need to do to get this in C? Because
not much.
I think
I could see if need be.
How about you?
I can put it in C. I'll say this: I would wear this jersey. I just don't care for it amidst all the other ones.
And their hat's cool too with it. Let's put it in C for now. We'll see where it ends up.
Bottom.
Put it in the back half of C. Leave it at that.
I disagree. That should not go in C. That should go in D.
I will get there.
On that.
I think the fact that me and Bobby are borderline and Tyler was strongly A, almost A, for the sake of a group, tier list kind of puts it automatically in C.
Listen, we can negotiate deals once we get there. So, John, if this is one you want to negotiate later, you can negotiate.
I don't.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I might talk shit about Baltimore. I have them pretty high, but I can certainly just completely change my rating all of a sudden.
Do you really?
And just tank the whole thing. Yeah. Yes.
Can we just jump to Baltimore right now, then?
No.
I have it low.
We need to talk about this jersey right here. I want to talk about this jersey.
The pajama.
Lazy.
Bobby go.
Lazy.
This is F tier. There's no debate. This is the worst jersey that was released. There's not even
for audio listeners. By the way, we're talking about the Dodgers.
I have something lower than this, but this was
specifically the Dodgers' first one.
I have 3 jerseys in F tier, and this one's at the bottom and way at the bottom. It's not. This is the worst jersey by far.
The Dodgers' first City Connect jerseys are literally all right. I did this assignment last year when I failed, so I'm just gonna do it again. Because if I remember correctly, they and the Giants did was it a connection to like the Latin community for a week or something like that for a series?
Yeah.
So like the Giants said Los Giants and the Dodgers had Los Dodgers. So I think they reused that jersey. They didn't change anything else except for the pants.
Yeah.
Like
I'm telling you, dude, you could see this jersey in the sleepwear section. Like, it literally looks like pajamas to me. A big old blue pajama set. It's hard.
I mean, I could see myself wearing this to bed.
Like, it's horrible. Please tell me you guys
put the robe around it, be nice and cozy.
This has got to be an F tier.
Bobby,
please.
Is it possible you could pull up a picture of their hat? Because isn't it just the LA hat?
I can pull.
It's their normal
this one had
hat.
the least amount of had one of the least amounts of creativity or whatever.
Yeah, well, you made a video about it, if I remember correctly. It literally made a video on this. Yeah, but this one was.
Guess what? We're gonna make more videos about this.
Well, you made the specific video on this or comment on this in a video that was just like
right. Well, because we were talking about
but with Los on it.
Yeah, which I still stand by that because it's true. Not saying it's a bad thing they put Los on it. That's probably the best City Connect thing they could have done. But from the sake of any other sense of creativity, adding blue pants to the blue tops was not it.
Wait, no, the hat wasn't the same as the jersey. What? Wait a minute.
No, you got to remember they just got new jerseys, so I think the one you're looking at.
And the new ones have the like D with LA inside it.
Yeah,
the one I'm
looking at literally still just says Los Dodgers on it. Oh no, wait, this is from. The previous ones, never mind.
I really think it was just their normal hats. I'm almost positive. They're in the picture. They're blue. So, yeah. It just again, you could just get a bucket of paint and have the same effects.
Well, this is
blue
I
paint.
found the hat for the one with the white one.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
If we're
with
talking
Ellie's
about bucket
inside
of
the
paint
big
and a Dodgers
D.
jersey,
Yeah, you know. All right. I have this F. Anybody else have any
F.
objections to that?
fail.
F, no.
You failed.
Good.
I don't want to.
I don't want to spend any more time on that one than we need to because that's just horrible. Next, the San Francisco Giants. This is another
D.
F jersey for me. This shit sucks.
Oh.
It's horrible.
This is
I
a
gave it
D
an F
jersey
also.
for me. This is a D jersey for me because they at least did something different. D
Well,
for
okay.
different.
I'm sorry,
all right.
fading your text from orange to white gives me the idea that you're fading away as a team.
Which they are. Look, so
Wow.
So,
Jesus.
all right, hold on. So, can I need to ask a question because this is not the first jersey that did this in this list, and I'm trying to understand something. Why did I think it was 3 teams? There are 3 teams on this list who decided on their jersey to put, the Nike symbol where it's always at, right? And then they have the logo on their heart, but then there's nothing on the bottom half of the freaking jersey. Like,
Yeah,
what?
just white.
It looks so weird. Like,
Yeah.
that's what drives me nuts about this design. When you look at the twins, like, he's like happily showing it off. I'm telling you, but this is the Rangers over here, right next to the San Diego jerseys, right?
I don't want to say your mouse, so
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Next to the San Diego jersey. So look to 3 from the right.
Yeah, I
On
can,
top
we can
right.
see it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
That's the
so
Rangers,
so
yeah.
you want to know why the photographer had their hands positioned in that exact spot? It's so that they could cover up the fact that it's a blank white slate in the bottom of the jersey.
Well,
Is that why Austin
I-
Riley's
I-
holding a
I-
bat?
Actually, hold on. This is for me. That's a preference. Because I feel like if you have it in the case of like the Rangers, it's too busy on the front. That's one thing I don't like when it's like that.
Brother,
It's
put
just
the
like-
number on the
it's like
bottom.
Tic-tac-toe. It's like tic-tac-toe. We're gonna.
But then it looks
gonna put
full.
it-
It
It's
stands
it
out
looks-
a bit more if it's a white jersey, but it's
Oh
very
my
traditional
God.
in that sense too, which also in the sense
I
of
think
trying to be
it's
creative and
too-
different doesn't follow in that regard. It's
Yeah, I
very
think it's too
basic
busy
and
in the case of the
traditional from that
Rangers.
regards, but
I mean,
it's,
the
again,
Giants.
whatever the point is on that.
The Giants one, I just agree. Yeah, there's too much white on the jersey, and I actually liked this jersey when I came out for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I thought the G was cool, but no, this jersey. Again, I have 3 jerseys in
The
F
color
tier.
scheme
This
could
is-
have worked in a lot better
You know,
ways.
Yeah,
You know what I think
agree
it
with
would
that.
actually look better as if this went from orange to black. I feel like if
Yeah.
it faded from orange to black.
Well,
it
does
would
this
look
make you
10
think of the Golden
times
Gate Bridge?
better? No, it doesn't.
'Cause that's what they were
Oh
going
wait,
for.
does not.
I thought of the fog, but that's about it.
Well,
mean,
hold on. Let's
yeah.
not be insensitive here. Don't ask John about bridges right now, okay?
Oh my boy!
I live in Maryland
Okay.
too.
He lives in
Um,
Maryland. You know he lives in Maryland because he said Maryland.
Plant,
not-
shut up.
Merlin.
You're a plant.
Merlin.
You're also a plant, Delaware.
The Giants are above the Dodgers. There is a team that's better than them.
I
in
agree
F.
with this.
This
I
is
can
the
agree with
second
that.
worst jersey. This is the second worst jersey.
Hold on.
Now.
We probably
No.
want to specify: are the Giants better than the second Dodgers?
We'll get to the
No, I
second
can think
Dodgers
of
when we get to
others
the
I
second
have lower
Dodgers.
than the
We'll have to
Giants.
wait. We'll have to
Don't worry
wait and
about that
see.
later.
The Miami Marlins.
I have multiple jerseys.
I want to
that
hear
are lower
John
than
and
this,
Bobby
too.
fight this out because I'm curious what I have a feeling I know
All
what
right,
John's going to
so-
say, and then I know what Bobby's reaction is going to be. Go.
So
Here we go.
when we first talked about these, I hated them. I really did. I went
Mhm.
and I played at Miami on MLB The Show with these jerseys and with their hat. I love the hat.
the
I think
hat's
the hat's
is
pretty
unbelievable.
pretty freaking
unbelievable.
I
Unbelievable.
think it's really cool. The jersey, it grew on me, and the reason being, it's 10 times better than what they have as their primary jerseys, which makes it better. So you know
That's
what I
not
had
saying
it
much.
as? At first I had it on A, but because it's different than everything else they do, I put it in S. I put it in S
I
tier.
changed
No,
this, man.
there
I
is
changed
no
this,
way
man.
this is an S tier
Remember?
jersey. No.
Remember?
You
oh,
did
this
change
is
me.
Let me be clear about something. This is the
This
best
was
City
first
Connect
Call them
jersey.
episode.
hypocrites or not.
This is bar none.
That's not what
the
hypocrite
best.
is.
This is the best City Connect jersey, bar none. There's not even a debate.
You're never gonna believe where I put this jersey. You are never
Probably-
gonna believe where I put
Probably
this jersey.
F because you're a knucklehead. Dude,
You're a knucklehead.
the hats are unbelievable. The colors are great. The red just like looks so good. This jersey's unbelievable. But I changed John because I remember when I brought this up as, oh, this is the best City Connect jersey months ago. He was like, "You're absolutely insane. This is the
You know what I thought?
It's unbelievable."
I think when I was picturing these in my head originally when we first talked about these,
While looking
I
at the
think I
picture directly
imagined
in front
them
of you,
with-
yeah.
No. I meant like 2 months ago when we first started this and it was first brought up.
Well,
I think I pictured them with red pants with pinstripes, and I'm glad that they're white. Honestly, it's a great contrast. I think that's something that has improved a lot of these City Connects, like the Orioles, for
I
example.
disagree with that.
When we talk about it, the monochrome look for a lot of these City Connects is not good, in my opinion. It works in football, it doesn't work in baseball. But that's just my opinion.
Correct.
I think
It's
the
your
red on red
opinion,
would've
and
been-
you are welcome to have it. You are in the United States of America. However, you are completely wrong.
Where do you have this jersey? I'm gonna come over and beat your ass. Where do you
I had this at
jersey?
C. I had this at C.
Okay, that's
I
not
have this
C.
at A. I have this
Okay.
at A. And
Thank you,
another,
Will.
the only thing I'm gonna tack on to what was already said, 'cause I do think it's one of the best hats. Is that I do like why they made the jersey and the City Connect history
Yes.
part of it. So that's another big reason why
I don't
I
know
probably
this.
would have been in between a B or an A from the design, but when I was kind of reading into what they were, like
I don't
paying
know
homage
this,
to or whatever,
this connection.
Sugar King,
Yeah, the Sugar
whatever they were.
Kings, yes.
Yeah. I mean, this one doesn't connect quote unquote to the city, but it does heavily connect to the fans and the population in Miami
the heritage,
being heavily
yeah.
Cuban. So I will say, just kind of a heads up, I only gave one S tier on my list because in my mind there was I see as there's one jersey that I view as in each area. I would say there's a poster child and then there's kind of everyone else that does good or whatever. I gave this an A.
Sorry.
I could probably be convinced, depending on how our flow goes, to go either up or I guess if we had to, slightly down, but I feel fairly firmly in A.
I'm okay
can
putting
put
it in an A because
We can
I'm
put it
okay
in
putting this in an A. I'm okay putting this in an A because
feel like we
I'll
could
be honest, I
negotiate this
completely
for an
forgot
S.
about the hat. I completely forgot about the hat.
Dude, the hat is so nice. I want one.
Yeah, the
It's
hat's
nice.
pretty dope.
I agree.
Does
completely forgot
anybody
about
know
that, so that's on
what
me.
symbol is on the hat? Does anybody
It's
know
the,
what
it's
crown.
the Sugar King.
I know it's a
crown
crown,
because
but
it's
like,
a
what
Sugar
does
King.
it?
The
Oh,
Sugar
okay,
King.
okay, I didn't know that.
It was
Is it
their
the Kings
logo.
logo?
Yeah. So it's the Cuban team, the Sugar Kings. Yeah, they it was their logo. So I will say, in terms of like jerseys that actually connect to the city or connect to the heritage, that's also up there. But man, I love that jersey. All right, let's.
Well, wait a minute.
I
If we're
think
talking about connecting to the city, how about the one that says Space City?
well, here's the thing, John. The pants are dark. And you know what? I don't agree with you on a lot of things, but it's too much on this jersey. The Space
my
City
God.
jerseys are not great. Not
Too
good.
much.
Can all of you get a grip on these dark jerseys?
If it looks like pajamas.
It's not even
to me.
the dark jerseys that's the issue. It's the dark pants.
But it always is. It always
No,
is.
it's
It's
not.
always those ones. It's no. It's not the dark jersey. And then when I start talking about it, you're like, I hate this. Like it is immediate.
Can I be in the
No.
middle?
I literally.
I'm gonna
look
be
like,
on this
like
jersey.
The Dodgers.
All right,
and,
I'm
and
all right.
the
I'm with Bobby
Packers-
on this one. I'm a B also.
I'm a C.
Here's my thing.
I'm a C.
Here's my thing.
I
I agree that I don't love the dark pants. However, I do like the tops and the hat a lot. I kind of wish they put the orbit that's on the hat on the jersey behind the Space City thing. Because I would have liked a little something extra space wise on the shirt itself. But I like the colors and I like the hat. And so if it was white pants or just a different color, as long as it wasn't like an orange pants, but as long as it was like a white basic pants, I probably would have put it in an A. Like, I do
Wait.
like the jersey quite a bit. The blue just makes it a little too
Wait.
much for me to be there.
I gotta
Orange
go C
pants
on
might
this one.
actually go. What orange pants might actually look sick.
No.
No,
It would be
no,
different, but I don't want to see
Trust
that.
me.
I don't wanna see
Orange,
that.
no. Orange pants do not work with baseball. Trust me. The Orioles did it in the 70s. It doesn't
Holy
look
sh-
good.
Well, they were
Trust
Hey,
me.
John, listen here, bud. Is there what color does work with baseball? Because we've rolled out orange, anything dark.
And
Oh
gray.
my god, dude!
Monochrome doesn't work with baseball. It doesn't
It
work.
literally does. It literally does. Oh my
right,
god.
so-
It literally doesn't.
I really have a hard time putting this in B's here. But we have 2 B's and 2 C's.
I gotta put this in C. C.
Is it? Are they better than the Angels jerseys? In
High
my
C.
opinion, no.
I'll
No.
submit to
Wait,
high
what?
C.
I can't see the B column
No.
because my preview screen's in the way, so I only see up to C.
We have
What do we
nothing
have
in
B
D.
at the moment?
We
I
have
do
0
not
in D.
think
that they.
The
I do
B
not
we
think
have
There
that
nothing
is
they're
in
there
better
is
than the
easily a
Brewers.
couple D's that we have not touched.
No, wait, not D, B.
yeah.
We only have
Yeah.
the Angels in B, right?
Yes.
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 I
By the
would
way, you
put
can
this
move that
over the
preview
Angels.
window.
They are not
Um,
the Brewers.
I destroyed
They're not.
everything.
Are they better? Are the Astros jerseys better than the Brewers? No. Are they better than
No.
Arizona?
What?
Absolutely not. Are they better
What?
than the
Arizona-
Cubs?
no, the
Maybe.
Astros
Well,
are better
wait a
than the
minute.
Angels.
Where the hell?
The Astros are not
they're
better than
not.
the Angels jerseys.
No, they're not.
No way. Not a chance.
No, I'm not saying that, but they're certainly
put it
better than
in
the
C.
Brewers.
Just put it in C.
They're
Just put it
definitely
in
better
C.
than the Brewers, and I know I
Yeah,
did
oh
the
my
odd
God,
one on
by
the
a
Angels
mile.
stuff.
We're already 45
I
minutes
agree.
in. We at least got to get everything down on paper, and then we can rearrange. Put them in C. All right, the Washington Nationals. This jersey
F.
has
Hate it.
no.
D.
You are so dumb.
D.
You're so
F.
dumb.
I gave it a B.
F.
Matt
B.
Gray is not a good look.
No, dude, these are sexy.
I like the gray, and
No,
I come
they're
to
not.
appreciate the cherry blossoms
No.
more. My main issue with it is
No.
when looking up close, I didn't realize it had all these like black outlines of, I assume, cherry blossoms or flowers or whatever on it, and I
Yes.
didn't like that part of it. That part I thought was way too much, but besides that, I thought it was a B. And from a city connecting, it's one of the closest connecting to a city. So
I have this.
I'd
I'm
give
not
it a
behind
B.
this jersey in the slightest.
I have this as my
I-
highest jersey in B. This is a sexy ass.
So does that mean C is the middle ground? Like back end of C is the middle ground?
This is gonna get knocked down. To
I
D.
hate this. I hate this list already. I hate you guys. I hate this. There's no way that we're putting
What?
the Wrigleyville
Why do
jerseys
you like this
over,
jersey?
because it's like
How?
I like that. I like that color. Now, of course, John doesn't like it because I think
Brother,
pants
the
are, like,
cherry
green.
blossoms looks like
but,
someone's
you know.
grandmother got a hold of it before it went to print. That's
I
what it
agree.
looked like they did.
I agree. I
Oh,
agree with that. With
well, you
that
know
It's
what?
a very big
Again,
thing though for the city. That's a big thing. When
Yeah,
the spring
exactly.
No,
goes
I
out
do.
and
I
it's
and
filled
I
with cherry
understand
blossoms.
that, and I understand that, but still no.
They're the only team that actually plays in DC. They could have done so much better than
What, you want them
Matt
to have the
Gray.
fucking American flag on there? There are American
No,
flag jerseys.
how about the
Oh,
damn
that's an
Capitol
immediate
building?
S for me, brother.
Well, they just need to pick one thing, and they already talk about the Capitol building and presidents and all the history stuff a lot with their regular jersey. So this did a good
They
job
do.
at also being
They're in
different while
Washington,
being city
D.C.
connected.
You don't have anything else.
Washington.
They
Washington.
cherry blossoms go there in the
Acuna.
spring. They're close enough.
Acuna.
It is very pretty.
It's
Acuna. That's an all-timer clip. Actually.
That's what I feel like with John with Washington. Washington.
Yeah,
Washington.
right.
Okay, so we're putting us in C again.
Put us in the
What?
high end of C though to make
D.
up for it.
D.
You like
I
these?
understand.
Wait, hold on.
Yes,
Let me just make.
no,
Hold on,
let me
hold on.
stop you. I like these better than all the jerseys except the Miami jersey. I'll stop you there at this point in time. With the jerseys we have now, this
Okay.
jersey is better than it would be in B, and it would be the top of B.
This is also
you.
the jersey I have one
Oh
up
my
from the
God.
Astros on my list.
Holy God, you got no taste.
Boston, we kind of had talked about already.
F.
I think I like
F.
I like
wanna
its
put it in
connection,
D
but I don't
purely
like
because
it.
of the connection. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hate
I
the
haven't-
jerseys yellow and blue. It's plain, and I
I
hate the
don't
color
like yellow
coordination. However,
jerseys. Like the Pirates get a pass,
Hold on.
but Boston does not.
You want to know why I
Small
hate
amount.
these jerseys most of all? They're the Red Sox. That's why.
It's a great connection. But here's the thing. The connection is like perfect though for a city. This is all connecting to the Boston
Yeah.
Marathon, and then the sign they have for the marathon
Right.
it are the blues and yellows you get in the jersey. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, almost to a T, because it's fairly bland other than the color changes with the jersey. And I think for the
So
connection alone, it should get no lower than a D. But I don't think it's a good jersey based on design alone. But for this list, I want to put
You're
something
right.
in the
In terms of the city connection,
Yeah.
you're right.
Which is
But you
what are
wanna
they
know
called
why-
to?
You want
They're called
hold on.
City
You want to know why? But you want to know why I hate it? Because they're the Red Sox. There's
Yeah,
nothing
I will
red
say-
in the
Why is this
jersey.
supposed to be
So-
about Boston, not about Red Sox?
Yeah, so here's the thing. So I will,
thing is
because we
completely
talked
off.
about this. We talked about this when Philly dropped their jerseys, right? How like the Phillies are always red, right? I do like the idea of it being funny. Like if you take a kid to their first Red Sox game and you go there and they go to Fenway and you walk in and it's City Connect night and they're like, oh, so they're the red team, maybe like the Cardinals are in town. No, the Red Sox are the yellow ones. like that is a funny thing to think about. That absolutely is going to happen at least once with this jersey. I don't care about color changes. I really don't. It's a funny thought.
I have
D here, right?
I have this in D tier. Yeah, I had it as my 5th least favorite jersey. I have it in D.
I had it F
All right.
based on design, but C based on city connection because I still hated the look, so I have to put D.
All right.
It's not the
Colorado
ugly. I
Rockies.
usually hate yellow jerseys, but like it's not.
Still hate
It's
yellow.
not the ugliest thing I've
It's-
ever seen.
It's
Yeah.
also the font. It's the font for me, man. I hate that font on there too. Like it's just so bland. It looks like
You know what's funny
Times
is
New Roman
that
font.
font. That
That's
font
the
is
Red
so
Sox
more New
font,
York to
isn't it?
me, which is funny. No,
It
because
kinda
it
does.
looks like the New York like subway style font is what
Yeah.
I was reminded of here, which is funny given that they're rivals.
yeah.
We're gonna get to
I-
the subway
This
in a
one
minute.
should be
I-
interesting.
Yes, I'm very interested.
There's
in this
one right
Rockies
answer
jersey.
here.
Wait, I
Bobby,
want to hear Bobby's.
I
I want to know if he's
swear
going to
to
hate me or
God.
not for the rest of my life.
This is an S tier jersey.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
good.
Yeah,
The fact that they
this
got
is an
rid
S
of the
tier
gr-
jersey.
All right, so the picture is also not accurate because they did get rid of the green pants. They're white pants now.
Yeah.
Everything else is the same, but they're white pants instead of green, and I think that's a big
Oh,
thing.
I actually
I
would
gave
have.
it. I gave it. I put it. I'm fine with
To me,
the
these look
color.
like
It was a little too
softball
much for
jerseys.
me, but you're a soft.
I
I
appreciate what
like
they're
the
going.
jersey.
I appreciate
I
what
put
they're
it in
going
an
for
S
here.
if
I
you
put it
want.
in C.
To me,
So
this is like the poster child of what you got to do for City Connect jerseys, like in every
Correct. Yes.
aspect.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
So
think
it
it's
should go
really
in
good.
S.
Yeah,
But hold on, this isn't connected to a city. This is connected to a state. So wait a minute.
But they're the only one that
What
are
do
in
you think about
Colorado.
when I
because
say
they're the
Denver?
Colorado
Do you think
Rockies.
what do you think about when I say Denver, Colorado?
Weed. I mean mountains.
That's
That's why it's green.
By the way, hold on, we're missing the irony there. We're missing the irony that that's coming from a Broncos fan.
Yeah, exactly.
You still think about the Rocky Mountains.
yeah, and
I will agree that yes, there are things about this one that go
Hey, that's why it's
into the
green.
state, because I know a lot of people say this looks like the license plate, but the main thing about every city, every part of the state you go to, you're going to think about the mountains, and at the field, they're just right there in the background. So I think it did a great job overall. What it had to do,
I
with
just
choosing
don't
a
like
different
how
color,
it looks.
the design,
How it,
everything.
I don't like how it looks like a softball jersey. I really don't. I'm not a fan of that look. But for
John
it
needs to
being a
play
City
softball league
Connect,
to have a different opinion.
being different, and boy, I'm pretty sure you and I are the only ones that have on this podcast. Anyway,
I have.
but
I
yeah,
think the Atlanta Braves are the closest to what my jersey looked like.
Listen, I've played enough wiffle ball in
Yeah.
my front yard to enjoy
Me
to
too.
basically topple your softball
Two-
experience.
all right, two totally different things, but okay.
By the way,
Anyway,
by the way,
put it
we're
in A,
absolutely
put it
doing
in
a
A.
MLW style video/game at some point. By the way, where we're playing
I
ball.
I will dice you guys
Sure.
up. I'm telling you
I'll
guys right
kill
now,
you
Bro,
all.
I'm sending you deep.
Home run derby. Let's go.
dude. All right, so
We could talk about content ideas later.
I
Hey,
have
put it in
I
A.
have-
Everyone's happy.
so I had them at the top of A, but I also I could put them in S. But now here's
I think
my
the
problem.
fact
You
that
got
John
now-
hates it so much, we can't.
now
to
here's
put
the
something
problem
in
though.
this at the
I
end.
Well, no,
I can't.
it's only
I-
only C.
Now that the Miami jersey's in A, I can't have it
Well,
in A. So it
A,
needs to
S,
go
and
in
C
A.
are a lot different.
It has to go. Put it in A for now. We'll put it in A.
And this is
We need to have at
absolutely
least
unreal.
one
I am
S
getting, I
in
am
this.
getting
It's
this
not
up
above.
here.
I'm
Wait,
fine.
it might-
Please
it might.
put it in S. Just do
Absolutely
it.
is.
You're
It
the producer.
absolutely is.
Do it, Bobby. Produce the result.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying to run a democracy here as much as possible.
We'll do it live.
Take charge, damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, the Kansas City Royals. We talked about these already. I think these are fantastic jerseys. These are an S tier jersey for me.
I gave it an
Oh,
S also.
This jersey grew on me slowly.
It's
I'll
my
say
favorite.
that.
It's my favorite logo.
Yeah,
I'll say this:
I
the
like this
original,
logo,
the original list that I had was I had this in B, but I am so okay with putting it higher now.
I like
And
this a
what'd you
lot
have?
better
A.
than their primaries. I gotta put it in at least A.
So we're gonna have
But if
another A
this is-
jersey again.
Well, if this is in,
Listen. I'm okay with a
Hold on,
bunch
hold on.
going in A, and then us negotiating S's later. Like I'm okay with this.
Well,
I'm fine with
okay,
that.
that's fine.
For
But
the
my
sake of
argument
now.
is this cannot be an S and Miami not be an S. I'm just saying.
I agree. I will bargain with you there. I agree with that.
I can be convinced that way
Um,
because, like I said, I only put one in an S, but that was just because I was. trying to think
Colorado
of
is
a
such an
poster
easier
child
pick
and
for
then
S for
rest.
me compared to Miami.
No.
I mean,
just think
the two
Miami
I had in S's
blew
based
their
on the two
jersey
lists
out
I
of the
did were
water.
Kansas City and Colorado, so those two are easy sells for me.
I'm still
I-
missing one S jersey that we haven't talked about yet.
Okay, put them in A.
Okay,
We'll,
I have a
we'll
few
move
A's
them
still.
around.
When we can't read,
Well,
isn't it?
We'll move it, around. All right. No.
Where you going with that one? Where you going? Back.
The Chicago White
Put it back.
Sox with their inverted color jerseys.
B.
When these came out, I really liked them, but I don't know, it's kind of bland. I like Southside.
I like the
on them.
Gothic font. That's about it.
Yeah, I had them at the
What
top
holds
of
me
C
back on
tier.
this is the pants. It's a B. I'm gonna go B.
The top C. I'm the top
That
C tier
high.
here.
The black pants in there in B. Holy shit.
Here's
I
the
gave
thing.
him a
Here's the
D.
thing.
No,
I
I
think
th-
it
I
clears
think that-
Washington so hard.
Yeah, I do too.
No,
I think
The
it's
fact
I
that
don't
I
know.
wear black a lot more makes this more likely I would wear this jersey, but it's so just
Yeah, you see, I'm with you on that.
it's lazy.
Look,
though.
here's the thing that holds this
Yeah.
jersey,
Oh, yeah.
back for me is that the white pinstripes are hard to see because they're so small, and then also the black pants ruin it for me. I just don't like it. I don't like the look. So,
Who the fuck?
the-
I
Are
think
you
it's-
actively
one's
looking
not
for
hard
the
to read.
pinstripes?
This
Well,
one's
I
not
mean,
hard
those-
to see in anything.
I mean, the White Sox are
Well, vindicated on that
race
Rays jersey, by the way. Speaking of hard to read.
We are not. We will get there.
That's gonna
Boy.
cause a fight, but
that's gonna cause a fight. I've
Bob.
asked 15 other people, none of them can read it.
I asked
Bobby,
my
you said
wife,
high
and she
C?
said they look great. I said high C.
oh, they look great. I just wish the text was a little easier.
Well, where'd
She
you
had
have
no
that?
issue
Let's not
reading
go
the
to-
name.
I had it in a D. I could be convinced for a C for the sake
All right,
of our
let's
list.
go.
of
Let's
B,
go.
but
Yeah, we have B, C. So we'll go high C on this one.
We're gonna have to move some of these C's around so it's not like
we will,
everything's
we
in a
will,
C.
because we have a clump.
Everything
All right, we
is
have-
mid.
Next, we have Will's favorite team, the Atlanta Braves.
And I kind of, I'm gonna
Um,
run away with this one for a minute if I get to talk.
He didn't even deny it. All right, go ahead.
All right, because when I said before that I had some that were very drastic between my two lists, this was one of them.
Okay.
I actually have this as an A or a B on the jersey,
Yes.
and maybe it's because I've seen it a lot facing the Braves,
Right.
but I do like the design a lot. It's a retro jersey from this Hank Aaron era, so
Man, those jerseys
it's
were
very nice,
sweet.
and it's a Hank Aaron jersey. That's really what they're tributing is Hank Aaron. From
Yeah.
the City Connect part of it, though, he's a player, not a city. It completely destroys the point of City
Well, I mean, what do you want to do? Peaches? You wanted to do a peach color?
Well, hold on. Actually, they could have done that.
Georgia
That
Peaches,
actually
actually,
would've been
go ahead.
That would have been
I
kind
was
of
gonna say,
sweet. Wait, hold on.
I'm not
Peach
opposed
is
that
sweet.
they had these jerseys.
I see what you did there.
I'm not opposed that they had these jerseys at all. I think having a retro / tribute jersey to Hank Aaron was a great idea, and so therefore I think it looks good, and I think they did a good job on that front. As a City Connect, it's not a City Connect, but it's a great jersey. But for the sake of our list, I'd say
can we get that on a T-shirt? Hank Aaron is not a city.
That is our first drop. The BLB City Connects. Hank Aaron is not a city.
God, not again. So I dropped
Hank Aaron, a person, not a city. A person, not a city.
I'm getting someone to make that ASAP.
They have the A on there. That's like their city. The A, everybody calls it that. No, I agree.
No, A stands for Aaron, you stupid.
People do apparently call it the A for the regional thing. That is a thing.
John said he just fell off his chair. I have the Braves jersey in the A tier. I have the Braves
two
in the A
A's.
tier. Yes, it's a great.
I had this in B, but I'm okay with if we need to go higher than that.
Okay.
I had it in B, but I'm putting it in A after all this.
All right, A jersey right there.
Wait, can I just add a tier saying not a city, and I'll put that.
Or just
But
Hank
that
Aaron.
needs to be right above the C tier. That goes A, B, not a city, C.
Imagine putting the second all-time home run hitter below
They want
two
to
other
change their name to
tiers.
Hank Aaron City. I'm fine with them and everything they did. Perfect. S. Great. But
Holy shit.
Followed by the
Atlanta.
Hank Aaron Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. So what's the ruling B?
A. It's an A jersey.
A, okay.
Hey,
you can put that fine.
after
Yeah.
all
A
that,
for
we gotta put it
Aaron,
in
A for Atlanta, A
for
tier.
Aaron. A for
A for
Aaron. There we go.
Oh my god.
All right. The Texas Rangers.
I hated
they're
these.
They're cream. Oh, we know they're cream colored jerseys. Relax. We know you. Where do you
They're desert
Hold on.
green,
They're
yellow.
no, hold on. They're cream colored jersey and they had dark pants. D.
But Will's gonna have an
And
issue
dark
because
pants work with
this is also not a city, it's a state. So what are we supposed to do here?
Well, this one's connecting to the history, like in the past of the what was it, minor league stadiums?
The Alamo.
I think it was
Alamo.
that were in the
No, it's the Alamo.
state. No, it said
I remember a lot of
minor
things
league
about the
stadiums on
Alamo.
in
Minor
their
league teams is
announcement.
not one of them.
The announcement webpage that came up, I didn't even find that one.
The Alamo, not a minor league team.
That will be drop number 2 on BLB.com.
I'm also fine with the dark pants in this situation because they heavily contrast the top. So I'm fine with it. in that.
I
just don't like
even
it all
though
as
I
one
like
color.
the cream colored jerseys, I have this as the lowest team in C.
I have it in D.
John's gonna die.
I have these in D.
D.
All right, put it in D.
D.
That's fine. I'm
Put
fine
it at
with
the
that.
top
I
of
don't
D
like
if
the
you want.
design.
I like
don't like
I
better
hate this
design.
design.
I like those better than
hate this
Boston
design.
though. I will say that. So put Boston behind them for sure.
Am I
Yeah,
also
no,
the
you
only
can put
one
Boston
that's
behind.
like
Wait a minute. Have we been
you're-
worrying
you're
about
gonna
that?
put the
Kind
If
of.
you're gonna put the number
50-50.
at the top, why are you putting the number where the heart is? Aren't you not supposed to do that? Is it the whole thing like, name on the front is more important than
Yeah.
name on the back type stuff?
are
Like
not
that's the
supposed to
whole
mess-
reason the sponsors aren't on
They're
that
not
side.
following rules. Break rules.
Like,
Alright.
it's just weird to me.
Break the rules.
Next up, we have Slam Diego. I already know John has us an F tier. That's not a.
F. Yeah.
You're such a
That is-
predictable fuck. I hate you. You're putting
F.
this jersey with the Dodgers jersey.
They're
Come on
ugly.
now.
They're ugly.
No,
They're ugly. I feel
they
like
are-
I just opened up a little tube of Trix yogurt and threw it on this jersey. That's what I
Yeah.
just did.
Yep.
This is a top of the end C tier jersey.
Hell no.
I mean, it just.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I think. Hey, at least it's
No,
creative.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you know what's
Just because it's
funny?
creative doesn't mean it's good.
I'll say this.
I agree with that
So
part.
here's the thing. I don't care a ton for this jersey, but I just know if I was a Padres fan, I would probably really like this jersey. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I would probably figure out a way to
Back to
defend this
Navy.
jersey. Yep.
Another jersey
Hey.
that would just look great with jeans and, white Air Force
And
shoes.
nothing else,
know what I'm
because Tyler
saying?
doesn't wear anything else.
True, but no, like, look, it's a,
Hey,
it's a-
Ty, you left your outfit at security. Oh, what? Whoops.
what? All right, San Diego. CJ
I have
for
this
me,
in F, but I can be fine with it in D
F.
for the sake of just keeping F as like a very, very small, minute category.
I can't put this on F.
F.
I can't do it.
You can put it in D. I'm fine with D.
Not with that company. Not with that company. Like the
I'm not-
Dodgers,
No, that's
like
what
I'm
fine
not
with.
putting
You can
San
put it in
Diego.
D
Yeah.
and leave S and F
It-
as very particular
yeah.
company, but
Oh.
I would not
Hold
put it
on.
any higher
Hold
than
on.
D.
It is the NL West. Keep that in mind. It is the NL
Nah,
West.
Okay,
I
so
can't-
they're in the middle of the best jersey.
They also
of all
kicked
of them
our
and the
ass
worst
today,
jersey
so
of
I'm a
all.
little indifferent right now.
No, put them in D tier. I am fine with D, but F tier, just absolutely no way.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine for the sake of the teams in F.
Seattle Mariners. Let's
I
Hey.
like
I
these.
was back and forth a lot on this one.
I like
Ooh,
these because
really?
of the homage to the pilots.
I was,
I
was
homage
between
to
the
their
B and a
history.
C.
It has dark pants though, John. Did you not see the dark pants?
I know, but it works. It works.
Oh my.
Seriously.
I don't.
I give up.
I don't like the
agree-
yellow text.
I agree with you, Will. Like, I'm
I'm
very
okay with
back
it.
and forth on this. I liked it when they came out.
Well,
I like
here's-
them less now.
From a City Connect aspect, I don't love it because I wish teams wouldn't go in their franchise history. But from the sake of just the jerseys themselves, I do like the blue a lot, and I like the Trident, like Mariner logo sign at the top.
Yeah, the hat is cool.
On
yeah.
the caps.
Yeah.
I just don't like
That
the
is
yellow
sweet.
text. And so in my brain, I'm comparing that yellow with how they use it to how the Phillies use like their yellow, which
Well,
is
we
even less
already
so.
said the comparisons are crazy between those two teams with that.
And they're both blue with yellow. Yeah, I know. Everyone
That's-
just
no,
followed
I-
use the
yeah,
same Taylor.
The Phillies.
so-
We already talked about how the Phillies just absolutely just ripped them off for that.
I kind of
and,
want to put them in B based on the way our list is set
Yeah.
up, just
do you
because
think
I
about
feel like the
Minnesota,
Angels
though?
are lonely.
I had them in C, but I had them top 3 in C, and I can get.
I
behind
had
them
B at
being
first,
great.
and I changed to a C. So
I could go
based
B.
on what we
I could
currently,
go B.
I don't know.
This is
I
a
mean,
B.
I'm fine
This is
with
a B.
I'm fine with B or C.
Okay.
All right, put it in B. I'm fine with that.
All
You can
right,
put it behind the Angels if you want.
B.
all right.
I
Cincinnati
went C
Reds.
on this.
The Reds.
Let's see.
Here's the
Reds,
thing
they're
about the
the-
Reds. This is what's weird about
Yeah.
this
It's
one.
hard to read.
I hate
hard to
this
read
jersey
for me.
for a lot of reasons. However, as a casual shirt, I think it actually works really well. But I think for every other aspect of the City Connect, it's dumb.
I like
I've
how our
seen
biggest
some people
argument.
kind of wear like versions of this, and I kind
Yeah.
of again, it's probably because I wear a lot of red and black, so
Can
I'm
we?
kind
Can,
of
okay,
for
hold
that, in
on.
that aspect.
Before we go any,
I'm not giving it any
before we go
higher
any
than a D
further.
though.
before we go any further. Hold on. Before we go any further, can we go down the string of Will's arguments that he's presented for multiple jerseys today? Not a city, okay? It's a casual shirt. Like he has some
I mean,
interesting
I'm trying to say that as a
arguments.
positive or a negative
I've
thing, though.
used that already too.
You did, but then you followed it up with a D.
So,
Well, because
So
I would have
John-
given it an F otherwise.
so you have a D. John had a B. You said.
I actually
had
have
a
it as
C.
a C based on design.
C?
I had it as an F.
And what do you
based
have
on
it?
City Connect?
What do you have?
I have it at a
That's,
B.
I'm kind of settling on a D, but I'm fine
Bro.
with a C or a D.
This is the second best jersey in the whole drop. Are we kidding? This is S tier.
Oh,
This is an S tier
wow! So
jersey.
we're all
And
across
trust-
the spectrum.
And trust me,
No,
That means we have to
the-
put it
my-
in C.
My least favorite team in the whole league is the Cincinnati Reds, so don't get it twisted. But these jerseys, dude, black and red works on
And you
anything.
can't put it in S.
I
They're
agree.
sleek. They are like just. They look
Here's-
great.
I'd be
I had
fine if
biggest
you
issue
wanted to
with
put it in B, but I won't put it any higher since we said we were doing this purely based on design.
My hot
I
take
I
is
could
better
go
than the
with B.
Miami jersey.
No. No.
Get out.
No,
No, it's not.
there's more of a
Yes.
chance I'd wear the
That's
red
why I said it was a
my-
hot take.
jersey top than the Marlins, but
My top 3 was Marlins, Reds, Royals. So it can't be any lower than B for me. If it goes in B, that's fine, but it cannot be any lower. There's no
I
way.
had the Reds as 10th as my overall.
And I
I'd put it.
think
You
it
can put it in B, and I'd be fine with it for the sake of what
As
we
it
said
is
at
there.
the beginning.
and I think it should be the top of B. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
No, you get the Angels at the
no.
top. I
No,
get the Reds at the
no.
bottom.
John and Will have it too low. John and Will have it too low.
All right. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm with
You're the
Tyler. I'm
host,
with
you're not
you
the
on this
supreme
one. I
leader.
am with you on this one, but these guys
When-
are way too low. We
When
can't.
have
in good
when
conscience
have
put it
black
there.
and red not worked on a jersey though? Like it's just
When
it's
they
the
do
issue
something
for me at front is
Uh,
if it was filled in, I would agree with you, but it's just that the outline is just it's hard to
You-
read.
I don't
to-
like also
you
all
need
black
to-
uniforms because it makes me think of heat strokes. Wearing
That's
those
why
in
they
an
wear 'em at
afternoon
night.
game. in the
Well,
Will,
summer,
whatever
there-
you
some
took
people are
before you
gonna
got
die.
on, I'm borrowing some. Holy.
Speaking of all black jerseys, the Baltimore Orioles.
I don't like black jerseys. They make me think of heat strokes. There's the
Speaking of
third
heat-
one.
You ever worn an
Not
all
a
black
state,
jersey
not
where
not
there
a,
was
not a
summer?
city.
It sucks.
Looks like a casual shirt. It makes me think of heat strokes. Those are 3 arguments we got for jerseys here from Will today.
I knew this episode would be long, so I knew people would have crazy reactions to my takes.
all right, we have back-to-back jerseys that teams cannot wear in the daytime. Got it. The Baltimore Orioles.
Will the Orioles
Um,
change their black pants?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they wear
Still-
white pants with it, and it's better.
Why?
Because they understand people will die.
This is
They understand monochrome with baseball doesn't look.
this is my
This is a
third,
monochrome. It's freaking orange on the jersey.
and actually the sleeves are literally every color you can imagine. So,
Exactly.
No, hold on, no. It's not the sleeves. It is the inside of the jersey. They're the
The
first
cuff.
jersey.
You idiot.
Hold on.
What is
Hold
it?
on. No, it's around the neck too, idiot. So-
So what's the point?
Yeah, I hate that.
He
It's
said
his.
mono-
I wish it was
I
outside.
see
Hold on.
purple, pink, yellow, blue.
Hold on, let me
Collage of
finish.
stuff.
It is the first jersey to be colorful on the inside.
Oh, good. The place where everybody can see it. Thanks.
Man,
All right,
yes.
Yeah, that's the part.
You
I
know
hate.
what? You know what? We didn't put that into our equation. We made this tier list. We have to do this over again because we didn't even consider what the inside of the jersey looks like. I'm
True.
so sorry, guys.
Just
You know what? We're gonna start over again. It's gonna be a Patreon exclusive if you
Because
want
it's
our
on
actual
the
tier
inside
list.
is what counts.
You just want an excuse for Bryce Harper to take his shirt off. That's all you want. You want to see the inside of the jersey.
Do you
want to
not?
take his shirt off.
Do you
Not
not?
even
I
real.
I
We
Do
absolutely.
seen
you
him in
not?
the playoffs last year celebrate with his jersey
Man-
off. We know what we're getting.
That man is
I-
Atlas.
I'm more of a Kutch guy myself, but you know. This is
I'm
an
with
F-tier
you on
jersey.
this one. Yo, Kutch in the throwback Phillies jerseys when he was playing here in Philly. Oh,
That was Uncle Larry.
Uncle Larry. The Baltimore. I have 3 F jerseys. This is the top end of F for me, though. I
This
hate
is
this
my
jersey.
least favorite jersey,
Ooh.
but it's also partially because it makes me mad with keeping what they kept on the inside and not putting it on the outside.
Hey, I will
It
give them
doesn't have
credit.
to be the
Reminds
bottom
me
F
of
for
heat
our list.
stroke.
I'm fine with that.
it's
but
the
this
inside
one-
is not the
my least
outside.
favorite.
It looks like a casual shirt and not a city.
I will give
This
the
is
Orioles
an
credit.
all-timer.
They didn't do the Maryland thing and just slap the Maryland flag on it. So
I
I'll give
was
them
surprised
Thank
that.
God.
about that.
Would have been better.
But
If there's ever a city that embraces their state flag as much as anyone, it's Maryland. So Why
Bobby,
is it
before
there?
you even say anything, how can you not get past the Times New Roman font again on these jerseys? They're horrible.
What do you?
it
fonts
looks like
are-
what do you-
Helvetica bold.
Well, I was gonna say, first of all, it's not Times New Roman because if you knew anything about typefaces, you would understand that this font
I
is a
don't.
sans serif,
It's a
which
joke.
Times New Roman
Relax.
certainly is not. And also because this jersey is sick and clean as hell. This is an A jersey. It's not even a question for
Oh
me.
God!
We're finding another producer. This is outrageous.
I think
Yeah,
Bobby
go
will
ahead.
make the worst take.
I put this in D. I gotta be honest.
Oh my god.
That
Well,
Well, it
John
sounds like it's
sees
going
the jersey
D.
all the time, though. That's fine.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
fine
I
with
guess that
putting it
means
in
it's
D.
a C jersey. So there we go.
No, it's not a C jersey.
No, it's a
Fuck that.
D.
No, put it
Yeah.
in D.
Guys, you're
You
idiots.
can put it ahead of whatever you want on the D list, but keep it.
Oh,
in D.
happily.
There, good.
All right.
I'm happy to.
Happily.
I'm fine with that
Fine.
consensus.
Pittsburgh
Yeah.
Pirates. The
F.
good old
No,
yellow.
I'm
F,
kidding.
move on. F, move on.
Hey, I mean,
I don't
This
like
jersey
it,
is
though.
actually
I really
not
don't.
terrible. It's not terrible.
it's
It
grown
could have been
on
a
me.
lot worse. It
It's
grown on me a
grown on
little
me.
bit too.
The font still sucks.
What would
The
get
font's
worse,
still horrible.
Bumblebee?
No. The font's
But
not
at
the
least
worst
I
part. The
think
worst part
industrial
is that
when
they
I see
did
the font.
PGH. Who the
Yeah.
hell is that? What is that abbreviation? Just do PIT.
I think their jerseys are
Yeah.
one of those jerseys that on the field they do look better. Like I'll say that. Like I don't know. It's
think they do.
very
I'm okay with
it's
this jersey.
very yellow. So I get it. I had this in the
It's
low
way
end
too
of B.
yellow.
I had this in the low end of B, but I can be persuaded to C or maybe even D.
Wait, did
I'm
you
on the
say
same boat,
B?
so I had this on bottom B.
I
B as
absolutely
in
I had this on
boy?
B.
B
Boy,
as in
yes.
It's D
B as in
dog shit.
buckos, bitch. B as in buckos. You bucko.
No, at the best, this is a D.
No. There's
We have two
Actually,
B's
I would
and
put
two
it in
Ds, so I
F.
guess that means back end of the
I
C.
yeah, I think back end to C because it clears the Rangers like by a
We
lot.
have two Ds and two
to
Bs.
me.
It has to be C.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Put it in C. Keep it moving. Philadelphia Phillies. We had a lot of hot takes
Bobby,
on
take the
this
floor.
when it came out.
Hey,
A. Okay, what about you, John?
Uh,
He's over it.
this jersey is fine. I don't know why
still-
people have such an issue.
I'm still not crazy about it, but I would put it at C or a B. Low B. That's what I'm going to go with. Low B.
What about you,
I'm
Will?
fine with a B because I love the hats.
I
Still hate the
changed my
bottom.
view.
I have it
I
in a
did
C,
change
but
my.
I'm fine with a B because of the hats.
I did change my view on this a little bit. Like, it's not as bad as I hated it before. I'm fine with it. Can't go in A. There's no way. But
I will
put it
say
in B.
I'm haunted though by seeing JT's Bumblebee outfit every time he was catching.
Yeah.
The catcher. If we were
they
talking
call-
about catcher gear, that would be low on the list for sure.
He was
I-
a transformer.
No, hold on,
They called it
guys,
on the
guys. He's
broadcast.
he's promoting Wolverine and Deadpool. That's what it is.
Oh,
promoting
yeah,
the
good
You
point.
know what? You know what? Then the Phillies should have gone with the red City Connect. It would have been perfect.
I have the Phillies in B. I actually had the Pirates ahead of the Phillies, which I don't know if I agree with that now,
Oof, no.
but
Nope.
I'm fine putting these in B.
Given some of the choices in C, let's just put it. Yeah, I'd put it B.
B for
Uh,
brotherly love.
Does this even need
There
discussion,
you
or
go.
are we good to just kind of throw it in the bottom here and just move on?
What? No.
The
We
Mets?
need discussion. These jerseys are sick, dude.
Oh,
It's
God.
great. I
I'm
like
pissed
them.
with. There's
mean,
little itty bitty detail things I don't like about it, but
The
I'll-
hat
I'll-
is the only thing I like about this jersey. That
I'll
is
tell
literally the only
you-
thing I like about
but
this
the
jersey.
hat is. Here's the thing.
I-
I like the bridge. The logos I feel scaled improperly though for the hat because I don't like the.
Yeah, I
agree
just
with
like the
that.
bridge part of
overlap
it.
there is. No, I think the bridge part of it was a great choice. I just if they could scale down.
know
or
what I
move
would've
the
loved to
logo,
see
I'd
on this
feel
one?
better.
I would have loved to see more purple on this.
Yeah,
I
we
would
said
love
that.
that.
I
think
agree with that.
I said that when they released it. I thought it would have been sick if they
I-
did that. But
I do
it-
not
it-
care for the purple on this jersey.
I like the concrete like texture, like the black specks they have on it. I think it looks cool.
I hate the
Um,
specs, but I like the gray.
So it's funny that we had these jerseys kind of in a row because I had in B tier I had Washington, Pittsburgh, Philly, and New York, all 4 in a row. So I had
you
I had.
high?
I'm very very high all the time, bud. But this is a
It's high on
concise
life.
factual list. This is a B tier jersey to me. It's a B tier. But now looking at the, but here's the
No.
thing. Now based on this list, I don't think it's a B tier. It's probably a high C. So I
Based on
go
this
B.
list, I'd put it in a C.
yeah,
Bro, I
can-
like the
can-
Dodgers,
But the tough part for me
Dodgers
is that
F
the-
jersey more than this.
No, are you?
Yeah.
The problem
fucking
is the
dumb?
Pirates are so high on this list for
It
me
is-
that it's
it
hard for
is.
me to figure
There is
anything else.
nothing going on with this. Like, at least the Dodgers
only
have a
thing-
good color scheme that they stuck with. Like, I don't care for this this gray jersey
Hold on,
at
Bobby.
all.
I disagree. I think the only thing going for this is the fact that it's different from the primary. Like,
I don't
like,
care
that's
about
the only
that.
thing
I'm
for
looking at
me.
the jersey and how it looks, and like it was like it came out, and I was like, I don't care. I
Really?
don't care
That's
for
it?
this jersey in the slightest. Yeah, I don't care for this jersey. I do not
to
like
me, it looks
at
like
all.
they were trying to be the Yankees.
I mean,
Well,
there's
I
somewhat
know,
I
similar
see.
esque
To
in
me,
the
it's not
sense
that
of
deep.
grays. There's somewhat
Remember, they
similar
had
esque in
to
grays
do the
to
whole city.
Nationals.
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I
They had to
think
do the whole city.
yeah, because New York, the Yankees. Are you kidding me? That'd be fuck it. We can't grow facial hair. We can't have a different jersey. Are you kidding me? I had B, but you guys are. So it sounds like C or D.
I'd put it
So
in C
D.
right now with our list.
D.
C, C, D, and then your D, Bobby.
Put it. I think this is
Yeah, I'm
another put in
absolutely
C.
D.
We'll see how things get
He
rearranged.
said he
later.
was an F. He
No,
said
I
F.
was an F, but obviously, since a couple people have had it above that, I can't fight for F.
Yeah, you can go for it. You love to fight.
I'm fine putting this in D, but I would put it at the front of D. But I C. Based
I'll put
on
this
other
in.
things
I'll
on the
tell.
list.
Yeah, man. You know what I'll say? This will be my first negotiation proposal here. I'll put Baltimore one level up in exchange for
No.
putting the Mets in D.
No.
Because
No.
Baltimore needs to go down to F. That's your issue. You
Why?
can't
That's
negotiate
true.
something that needs to go backwards.
Easily one of the
Well,
worst.
then-
It's not negotiable.
Oh my god.
All right, put it in
Oh my
D. Put it
God.
at the top end of D. I don't agree with that, but you know what? It's okay.
Jesus.
By the way, looking at this list, I can already tell the Cubs need to move. They are not in that category.
I'm fine
for me.
with the Cubs moving down.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
I'm cool with them moving down. I told you.
The Rays are
I'd probably move that entire
Eccentric?
back third down.
let's try to get through these last few pretty quickly because
If
I
the
think-
text was
we
easier
have some,
to
we
read,
have
it
some
would've been
work
an
to
S,
do
because
after this.
yeah, we do have some work to do.
If
So
the text was a little easier to read, I'd put it in S, but because of that, I still have issues with seeing the text. I put it in A, but it can be in high A.
No. I had this.
I agree with that sentiment, but I also don't like that it's like it's just something bothers me about it being all matte gray. But I love the logo. I gotta put
But it
it.
sounds
I
like
had-
a U problem. Put it in A.
I had this in S.
B.
I did have this in S. I had 4 S teams, and they were the 4th one.
I'm
So,
okay with A
I
or
don't
S here.
I think
Put
so.
it in
Put it
A
in
since
A.
we haven't declared our S's
We're gonna
yet.
we are
Yeah.
gonna move it. We are gonna move a jersey or two to S. We promise.
We're gonna move at least 2, maybe.
Speaking
3.
of which,
Kansas City,
this
nope.
one right here. No, just kidding.
No, Detroit.
Yeah.
I have Detroit. I have at the bottom of D. It's just
Skid
very
mark.
It's a skid mark. It's the colors are. I don't know. I just don't like it. Plain and simple.
I have this. So like
Yeah, I'm
I'd
gonna
probably
hate you.
say to D, but no. I don't really like this jersey, but I like this jersey so much more than the Mets jersey. So like this is like a C or a D.
I actually did have this in C.
I'm gonna go C.
But my big thing,
Yeah.
here's my thing about the Tigers jersey that I kind of like it, is I like that it actually is a City Connect jersey. And it's pretty easy to tell why. I'm so annoyed with how many
Motor
of these
City is
were
not a
so
city.
Not.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Point out Motor City on this map.
Detroit.
All right, so there was 3 C's. We'll put it at the back end of C, I guess. I don't know about
Stick it
that
ahead
one.
of the Pirates. The Pirates in C is a disgrace.
It's,
It should
Cleveland,
Cleveland
Alright.
4 Fs at least.
Cleveland Guardians,
Not
another jersey I kind of came around to again. I actually had this one.
I
A
like this
on
one
my
a lot.
list. Yeah,
put
I
this
have
in
I
a
also
B.
had this in A.
I kind of roasted it when it came out, but now having it on the field, I think this is a good jersey. I have it in an A.
I like the
I
had
hat a
I love.
lot.
I love the hat.
I only.
Oh yeah.
It's the sandstone text is the only thing I don't care a whole lot for. Which
I
feel like
mean,
is
I had
the
it
main-
at the back end of A, but yeah, I had it.
Well,
I'm
you
fine
must
with
hate
that
going to the beach. You know that? You must hate.
I
the
love
beach.
going to the beach,
looks
actually.
better than the stuff that Fanatics pulls out with these jerseys. They screwed
right.
it up this year.
So
Ask me
Cleveland-
next year. Maybe I'll
Is
feel
that what it
different.
Yeah, move Cleveland to A.
Beautiful.
The Lou,
Boo.
a spring training jersey at best. It's a
F.
low D or an F to me.
I'm fine with D or F. Honestly, you don't have to convince me.
I'm
either
fine
way.
with C or D.
All right, go D.
I'm fine with
D.
Sounds
D.
like D.
I would say probably above the Boston jersey, probably.
Oh
but
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
the
just purely
red
because
looks
I would
better.
wear red and I
Yes.
wouldn't wear yellow.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yep.
Toronto, another jersey that recently got released, and this is another jersey I think that looks so much better on the field. They
I've
debuted
actually
him
felt
against.
worse about this the more it's been out.
Really? So they
What?
debuted
Yeah.
him against the Pirates, so I seen
I don't
it,
hate
and
it either
I
way.
like him better.
I'm mixed.
No, they didn't.
I had-
they debuted against the Orioles. Get your facts straight.
No, they.
This one I
didn't.
could probably be
I'm pretty
convinced
sure.
though, wherever to put it.
I had this.
This is
I
an
went-
S tier.
I had this as
I went
my
big.
Okay,
low.
I can't
A.
agree with that.
Yeah, not on this list. It can't be.
I don't care
On
where
this
you
list-
put it. S tier. You're wrong.
on this list, it cannot be S tier. I had this as my lowest A team though. I could put it in A or B.
I'm fine with.
I feel like
I'm
B
fine with
needs
this
some
as
love.
a high B. I'm
feel-
fine with
yeah,
this as
I'm
a
gonna
high
go with
B.
B.
I can.
B.
Let's say that I'd say the top end to B. Then I would say that the top
What?
B.
I'm fine with
jersey.
that.
Because
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
I
You
just
wanted
don't
an S though.
over. They're
I'm not
better
fighting
than
for
those.
S.
They're not better than those other A jerseys. That's for sure.
I
would
don't
say
know.
that.
This is like my favorite jersey out of the bunch.
You're crazy. The Twins, more yellow in it. I don't
like
know.
this color scheme. I hate the design.
It's
I love it.
It's just
I love
The
weird.
wavy like stuff. It's what is it? There's like a wavy kind of pinstripe look at the top,
love
and
it.
then it's just gone at the bottom, and it's.
Well, okay, so that's the
I mean, it
thing,
says
is that
water.
I think that this would have benefited that I have this in A. I have this in A, and I would have put it in S because I love it so much. I love this design. The thing is, what keeps it from S for me is the fact that the waviness doesn't continue into the pants, and it's a different shade of blue because of that for the pants.
Well,
and that's
that
what bothers
might
me.
be a Fanatics problem.
That is
Well,
true.
but
I mean, either way, it's a design issue. So
yeah,
for the jersey and the hat, I put it in A. For the pants, it held it back from being probably the best one. Honestly,
I have the Twins as the top team in D. I do not like these.
I can't
jerseys.
put. I mean, I'm kind of losing the fact of whatever letter I had just because our things are so out of whack. But just looking at
Yeah.
where we have certain things, I can't put this any higher than some of the things in the C. So I'd put this middle of our C pack right now, personally.
What about you, Bobby?
God, this tier list is just making me so sad. Like I
knew
think
this
like
would be the end of
so
a
here's the thing.
podcast.
Here's the thing. I love the color scheme of the jersey. I just hate how the design was done. And again, this brings me back to what I ranted about earlier about I don't. Why did they do so much on the upper half of the jersey to just not do anything on the bottom? Like I know the Nike symbol you have to put there because of the agreement you have. Like I get all that, but then it just looks so like discombobulated, not weighted evenly at all. It just drives me nuts. I don't know why, but it just does. I can't get over that. So, but again, one of those things where I think it clears quite a few of the things we have in D. So it's like a low C or a highest of D for me.
I know
I'd say
some of our
C.
C's are going to get dropped, so
Yeah, I'm
putting
fine
it in
with
the middle of
C
C
now.
for now. I think we'll eventually put it in the back end of C.
All right, last jersey is the newly released Dodgers jerseys.
Still
D.
F. Move on.
I have them in D.
D.
I have them in D, but
I
could
have
be
it in D
persuaded to F.
because it's better than what they had. That's about
It-
the
oh, it's
reason.
better.
That's
You
all
You know
it
what?
is.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll give it a couple of flowers here. I'm not giving it the whole bouquet, but a couple. The word mark is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like
Hey,
If I don't get some
you know what?
funfetti when I buy this jersey, then it's not worth it.
Exactly. Like it's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
ice cream or
true.
something.
Yep.
Listen, we did say L.A. and a bucket of paint for a reason. Jackson
Yeah.
Pollock had
Yep.
fun with this jersey.
So what do we think? D or probably D, right? Or F?
Put it
Probably.
back into D. I think I'm the only one that's saying F right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Plus,
All right,
I'm
now
fine
this
with
is
it
when-
being somewhat separated.
This is when
We gotta
the
rearrange
real
this.
work comes in. All right, we need at least two jerseys an S tier. I think.
Start from the top though, but start from the top. Put some in S and then we'll work our way down and how we rearrange stuff.
Wait,
Miami
hold
goes in
on.
S.
Before we do any of this, we should almost be voting on some of these. So probably like submit like a couple of picks to go towards S, and we'll see where the initial agreement is.
I can tell you at least this. There's two I would say for sure for S for me, and those are the Rockies and Royals. After that,
I'm in there too.
I'm borderline on some.
So Your Honor, I would love to nominate Miami for S tier.
But I know we're not going to move them to S. We're not going to move them enough to get them to S tier. So I'm fine with Colorado and the Royals going up to S. So move them up. John, I agree, but there was no.
You want to put the Royals ahead of the Rockies at least, John? Do you at least want to do that to make it fair?
No, I feel like Miami is better than the Royals.
Jersey.
Honestly, I can't get past. Softball jersey.
Again, Miami is my favorite jersey.
We don't have to have just two teams on S. If we think Miami is S,
I know.
You can put.
The fact that me and Bobby were both such in favor of the Rockies and the Royals. If you guys want to put Miami as your pick, just the kind of even.
Oh, I'll agree with this.
Both felt strongly about it. I'm fine with that.
What did you guys?
Sure, everybody wins here at Big League.
I had Miami as an A.
We give out participation trophies.
I think
we fight later. We make up afterwards.
I was probably the lowest one on Miami. Had it be, but I'm okay putting it higher.
Moving to S.
I'm fine having it in S. As you guys.
Okay, I think S is cemented.
I feel better about this.
I agree.
I feel better about this. Yeah.
I'd also put now. Can we put the Rays at the front of A tier at least? Because I do like their jerseys a lot.
I love the concept and the design. I just really wish, honestly, they would have filled in the Tampa Bay. That would have been an S tier jersey if it was filled in. Oh, God.
I think
if it was neon filled.
I think Cleveland's number 2. And
I think that would be great.
Honestly,
I agree because you know what? That's a player, not a city. Put it in.
All right, so Cleveland is ahead of Atlanta. Then I'm fine with those teams being where they are. Is there any other teams that need to go from B to A? I would argue Toronto or Cincy, but I don't think that's going to happen.
If we
my biggest
extra
is
from
Toronto.
the C column, if we move extra from the C column into B, I'd be fine moving Toronto into A.
Okay.
That's absolutely going to happen.
I'm not fine with moving Toronto. I'm not.
Well,
let's
see what needs to be moved in C. I think the Cubs don't belong there. I'm sure you guys don't think the Pirates, which we can drop the Pirates to D. I'm fine with that. Okay, not the bottom of the D, dickhead. Relax.
It's fine for now. We're gonna rearrange D.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. So
Allie doesn't want to take to the bottom of the D.
I think Detroit needs to get moved down to D, to be honest, in my opinion. Now, is there anything from D that needs to get moved up?
No. I'm fine with Detroit being the very back of C, but
you know what? I think moving Baltimore up to C. I feel like
hell no, not a chance.
Baltimore over Detroit by a lot.
You will not. No. I'm not bargaining.
I will not agree to that.
I will trade you.
No. You trade me the world, John. It ain't going to be enough. The Baltimore Orioles jerseys suck. They're horrible.
Oh
they should be an F tier.
It's not going any higher than D if it can't be F.
Wait a minute.
No, I agree.
How is that an F tier jersey?
That is not an F tier jersey. Y'all are being dramatic.
Compared to the Giants and the Dodgers?
Compared to Los Dodgers?
If you want to get on the Dodgers if you want to get on the Dodgers for being all blue,
I'd rather wear the blue shirt.
I never said that.
I'm talking to John. If you want to say this, if the Dodgers with
hold on. I said since they went to the white pants, I like them more. So that's why they're a C tier jersey.
Oh, but they're not. They're still a D tier. So move on, because we're not going to agree on this. We're not going to agree on this. We're not.
I don't know how you hate this jersey.
Nuts.
I don't like the Cubs where they're at, to be honest, but I don't know if they're a D jersey.
I'm fine, drop it.
They're a D jersey.
They are? All right. Drop them down.
Why?
to D. I
Wait,
think-
why? So you have to sell me that because you think they're worse than Detroit?
Oh,
Yes,
no.
I think that.
No,
Yeah.
not in the. Detroit is much worse, but you guys won't move Detroit, so.
I
don't
never
care
said
what-
that. You were talking about switching between 1 and C and 1 and D. That's why I said that.
Well, no, I'm saying.
I never said that.
I'm saying Chicago should move down, but if Chicago moves down, Detroit needs to be below Chicago. Is what I'm saying.
I want to
It's
put
not worse
Detroit
than
in.
Chicago.
I'll put Detroit in D and keep Chicago where they're at. I don't hate the Chicago jersey.
We have people that are very against the D tier for Detroit. I just saying.
I
Who?
think I'm the main one that's against
Who?
the Detroit thing. Me.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
partially because of our
Skidmore.
organization.
Okay, so
Everyone's
so then we're not moving anything then.
I think the Twins should be moved up to B at the very
no,
least.
not that.
No.
Again,
Absolutely not.
Because here's the problem, and I know you're gonna already yell at me, so I'll preface this before. The Pirates are more gold than they are that yellow. That light yellow on jerseys is putrid. It's horrible. I can't get behind it.
Yes.
Like,
But it's
just
not the
terrible.
primary color.
No,
It's not the
bro,
primary color.
It's an accent color, and
It's
it
a
sucks. I
Strong
hate
enough
it.
accent.
Yeah,
I hate
it. So like the Steelers bring back the Bumblebee jersey, and I don't know how people gaslight themselves into thinking that that's a good thing that they do every time. Like I will never get behind that jersey.
It's so bad.
I-
That jersey's
Can
terrible.
I propose
Anyway,
one trade option?
I
Sure.
have a feeling I like where you're going with
I
this. Go ahead.
No, you don't. But I don't
Oh,
care
okay.
what you think. I'm fine. I'm fine with you dropping to Detroit to wherever you want. If you give me either the Nationals or the Astros at the back end of B.
I'll give you the
I
Astros
don't
at the
care
back
which
end of
one.
B without
The
even a
Astros.
question.
If you want the Astros at the back end of B, put the
Astros.
Tigers wherever you want them.
I'm
I
absolutely
would put
okay with
the
that.
Astros to B.
All right, put the Astros
Yeah.
in B, even though I still think the Astros are better. And then put Detroit down in D. The Pirates are not at the back end. The Boston's the back end of D. That needs to be where they're at.
Okay,
Boston's
we
in the
will
back.
work when we get to the
No,
when we get to the D
we're
I'm
tier. We will
telling
sort it out.
you. Okay.
We're in.
We will
Steve,
sort out
back
the
off.
D tier when we get there.
But I feel like we're there because are we moving B? So I
Did we?
think
We didn't
SNA
order. We didn't order C tier. We didn't order out
No,
C tier.
I-
yet.
know,
I didn't
We're-
reorder
we're-
B tier either.
Look, no, listen. I'm
We didn't-
saying
Honestly,
reorder
I'm
B tier.
kind of fine leaving B as it is, unless we have any drastic.
I'm okay with that too.
I would. Put
I would
the-
say that
I-
that Philly is ahead of Seattle.
I would put
I
Philly.
mean, I
and
agree
Cincy
with
over
that, but
Seattle.
I don't feel strongly enough to fight it.
I would put Philly and Cincy above Seattle.
I agree
In my
with that.
opinion.
Right.
Okay.
I'm with this.
I would personally have Cincy over Philly, but it's minimal. That's fine. So I think
Lock it
B
down.
we're good with.
So
There's no-
S, A, and B are currently locked.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
C tier. Is there anybody from D that needs to go up to C? Probably not. I'm
Baltimore.
thinking.
How about rearrange?
Only if Bobby had a good fight for a trade option to put the Orioles at the back end of C.
I'm
Otherwise,
trying.
I don't
I'm
think so.
trying to. I am desperately trying to find one.
The only team that I could see moving from D to C is San Diego. Other than that, everybody probably stay down or New York. But
No, New York
I-
is staying where it is.
all right, so
Yeah, New York
C
should
tier.
stay.
C tier. Then, if we want to rearrange that, I think the Cubs need to move toward the back or down to D.
I'm okay with them being the fullback.
Okay, that's fine then. And then I would have Washington ahead of Chicago, but that's just me.
No.
All right, you know what? I'm
Uh,
feeling
I
soft on
disagree.
Bobby. Bobby, I'm fine if we
What?
trade the Orioles and the Cubs now.
Okay.
If you want to do that. Mainly because my
Don's
thought
with
right
it.
now is, looking at
Yep.
both jerseys side by side right now, minus hats or pants, they're both extremely basic. One's blue, one's black. The only difference that makes Baltimore slightly stand out are the cuffs.
You guys
Oh,
are.
there you
Other
go.
than that, thinking.
You
Enough
guys
said.
are.
I
C
could
tier.
put the-
Be
fine with
gone.
that.
Well, I
Cubs.
got
But
the
the
Cubs
Ori-
down to D tier, but at what cost? Jesus fucking. All right, so I guess we're
You
locked
should've
on
seen
C
my
then.
list.
Dude, I can't believe we have the Twins and Baltimore in C tier. That's insane. above the
I
fucking Mets.
thi-
That's insane.
Oh,
And
I'll
the
happily
Pirates.
move
I
the
I can
Minnesota
understand
down.
the Twins in C tier. Baltimore, it's
Oh,
trying to decide bland Jersey from bland Jersey. What has
This
a little extra?
that's awful. All right, so C we're good with. D Pittsburgh, I
Yeah,
think
it's
to
I
where
me.
think you have to put San Diego in the back end of D.
No,
honestly.
no.
Honestly,
I
I
would-
would actually put San Diego in the front end compared to
I
everyone
would
else on that.
I
list.
would
kidding me?
I would I would
What?
swap
Yeah,
out
I'm with that. I'm with that.
I would swap out
'Cause
San Diego for
everything-
Baltimore.
I
in a
feel like
heartbeat.
I'm staring at a lot of the same generic thing, and then the Padres at least tried something different.
Would you put San Diego in front of Baltimore?
Me, no.
On my list, I did, but I don't want to move. I didn't have either of them in C, so
And I'll tell you why I wouldn't. I would sooner wear the Orioles jersey than the San Diego jersey, and that's not just because I'm an Orioles fan. It's because of the fact that I don't like the cotton candy
It's a good
of
jersey.
the San Diego jersey.
I had Baltimore and F, and I had them at the top end of C. Well, okay, that's fine. I
I'm
feel like
fine
we're
with the
nitpicking
Padres at the
this
top
point.
end of D.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm
we're
okay with that
nitpicking at
too.
this point. So move the Dodgers, or not the Dodgers, the Padres.
Well, there you
I think
see.
But put Boston at the back. Boston needs to go to the back of D. I've said this already. Thank you.
I
Get in
feel
the
like
back,
you have to
Boston.
put the Pirates next to
Hold up.
the Red Sox.
Can I ask a question? Why the hell
I need
is
the yellow
Boston
teams
not in
together.
F? Why is Boston?
Because
what's
of
the
their
matter?
City Connect part of it is the main thing. I
Yeah.
feel soft
Okay, so they met
based
one
on
parameter.
their connection to the
They
Boston
they-
Marathon.
So
They-
if we were
It's a
on
pretty
this,
good
if this was a
parameter.
grading scale, they met one parameter of the assignment. Got it.
They get
no,
an
but,
S based on City Connect.
But if you compare it, like they're better than the Dodgers and the Giants. Like they're definitely in another tier than.
I mean,
those,
if we're
so-
trying to also specify F as like
Yes.
its own tier of unoriginal, didn't do the assignment, and just I won't want to wear this if you paid me. Like the Boston
okay.
one, I don't think quite fits under all that criteria.
I feel like the Cardinals jerseys need to get. Maybe they might be okay.
The Cardinal can get bumped a little back. I don't know. I guess based on what else. we
I-
have.
I want the
would-
Rangers toward
I-
the back.
I would switch the Cardinals and the Pirates personally, and then I'd be pretty set on that list.
I just hate.
I'm
Nah.
okay with that. I think. I'm okay
Because
with that.
I can't get over the
Just-
fact that they're
If you
literally spring
switch-
training jerseys.
If you switch the Pirates, I can understand that part. If you switch the Pirates and the Cardinals, can you then put the Rangers behind the Cardinals?
I'm down with that. So
I don't
swap
want
the.
to. I
Okay, so,
so-
wait. So that and then
Uh,
this.
and then Cardinals and then Rangers behind Cardinals.
Wait. So
Wrong.
well,
Cardinals
put
here
the
or in front?
Cardinals up. One more to the
To
left.
the left. Yeah,
Okay.
there
we
That.
go.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I am okay with this.
The bargaining is done. Take your screenshots. This is the official list of the City Connect jerseys. It's absolutely not. This list is just a disgrace. I can't believe I had the bargain.
It looks like our list is almost giving us the
middle.
middle finger.
I want to give me the middle finger. Unbelievable that the Orioles are in C tier, and I had the bargain, the Marlins to S tier. Absolutely insane.
I listen. I have no. Why is Toronto getting slighted so hard? That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
Because it's
I-
not a
I-
good
but-
jersey.
I just think when you put it
It
up
is
against
I guess
those
compared to
jerseys.
all the Blues.
yeah, look at the
maybe
A
it's
teams,
a
though.
matter of being tired of all the Blues. I mean, it was like what the second to last
Maybe.
jersey.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
I
You want to know why I appreciate that? Because they're the Blue Jays.
Okay, so that makes it an S tier then. Got it.
No, I think like put that
I-
jersey up
that's
against Cleveland and
okay.
Atlanta. I don't like it as much as those. You know what I mean? I think it's perfect where it's at. Like I actually, out of all our rankings, I probably like B tier the most. Outside of Houston, that Houston jersey is awful, but whatever. But
Then
I feel
switch
like
it with
that-
the
that-
Nationals. I said pick one.
No,
Switch
I
him
mean,
with Baltimore.
I would look.
God,
I
no.
would put Washington. I would swap Houston and Washington, but they had it the other way, which that's fine.
No.
But let's chalk it up there. I guess quickly, What was your like bottom like what was your F tier jerseys or like your worst 3 jerseys that you had on your list?
Worst three.
And that yeah,
Um,
worst 3, and then you said best 3. You had what? Royals,
I had
Colorado, or you
Royals.
had Colorado?
I had Royals, Rockies, and Rays as my top three.
Okay, and then your bottom 3 was what?
Um, going from worst to third worst: Orioles, Dodgers, Pirates.
Okay, John, what did you have?
So my top 3 were Kansas City, the Angels, and Miami.
And your
Uh,
bottom 3?
in terms, I actually had a bottom 4 between the Dodgers, Red Sox,
Yeah.
San Diego, and the Mets.
Wow, you guys really don't like the Mets jerseys, huh? Interesting.
No.
Nope.
Bobby, I already know you had the Mets in your bottom 3. What else did you
Yeah.
have?
So I didn't
I
even
mean,
have
I'm always
3
fine with anyone
in
shitting on
my
the
S.
Mets. I will never say you can't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't even have 3 in my S. So my top 2 were Toronto and Colorado for
Okay.
the S tier. And then down at the bottom, I had the Mets, Giants, and the Cardinals.
And then I had 4 in S tier. I had Miami first, Cincy second, Royals third, Tampa fourth, and my F tier, the Dodgers worst jersey, Giants second worst, Baltimore third worst. So I think we kind of encapsulated that. Again, there's a little bargaining that had to be happening. I don't think there's any on this list now that we rearranged it that is like clearly out of its spot, in my opinion,
Egregious.
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is going to wrap
Maybe
it up
the
for
Orioles.
our. Oh yes, you had to mention. I was perfect with this list, and then you mentioned it. Yes, they should be an F tier. But that is going to wrap it up for our very, very long discussion on the City Connect jerseys. And yeah, it's kind of weird, man. The saga with that is kind of done because they're all released now. What else are we going to talk about with them? I mean, we can talk about how much they suck still, but
We can compare hats.
we could. That could be the next one.
Ooh.
I did think about that. I did think
Ooh.
about
I
that.
will
So,
admit, some of the hats were pretty dope.
yes. So
That saved a couple of
We're
these.
not.
that would be a list where the Phillies could be on top of the list. Just saying.
It'd be an
But-
That would be an S
Yeah.
tier hat. Yeah.
So, in other words, look for that in the future. But that is all for us here on episode 18 of the podcast. We will be coming to you next time. I think we're going to probably do some all-star voting stuff. So we will see when we get there. But as for us on social media, you can follow us on Twitter at BL_breakdowns and Big League Breakdowns on everything else, Instagram, Facebook. You can find us on Apple Podcasts now, which is awesome. We're on
Yes.
TikTok. I mean, basically anything that you can think of. Look up Big League Breakdowns. We're probably there. Listen to us. Make sure you subscribe if you like the content, and we will see you next time for episode 19.